but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game.
We've got
Take me
Bush.
out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will begin a 3-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. We had a day off here in the middle of this 6-game homestand, 2 series, and boy, I think we all enjoyed that Monday off after a wild weekend. Yes, Sunday we lost. It was a bit of a, forgettable game. But Friday night and most particularly Saturday night, what a wild weekend of baseball. The Orioles, magic. What do you want to say, folks? 5-game win streak unfortunately snapped. In the final game against the Dodgers, we lost 5-2. Tomoyuki Sagano left that game early after taking a batted ball off of his foot. I've got some information on him along with some other players. Most of it is pretty good news, so don't get anxious, okay? But yeah, we got a 3-game series against Pittsburgh starting tonight. And then we hit the road. We take a trip up above the border, or they call it north of the border, I guess, right? We go north of the border to Toronto for 3. We go to Chicago to play the White Sox for 3. Hello, get your brooms, please. And then we're down to 10 more games after that. And 7 of those 10 are against the Yankees. Oh my. Folks, time ain't on our side. No, it ain't. Time is not on our side. We are allowed to lose 4 more games, and that's it. If we lose 5, we are officially a losing team on the season. It's probably going to happen. But until it does, damn it, hope. Hope is a good thing. Andy Dufresne taught me that about 30 years ago. Anyway, tonight's pitching matchup is, interesting, at least for our side. We got Kyle Bradish making his 3rd start. First start was fantastic. Second start, a little bit of a step back. But still, Bradish back. Let's see what his numbers are for those 2 combined starts. A 3.60 ERA, 15 strikeouts, and just 10 innings. So the strikeout pitch is definitely back. 15 Ks in 10 innings, 2 walks. No walks in his first start. He did walk 2 in that game that he only was able to go 4 innings against the Padres. We did wind up winning that game. It's weird. The game he was really good in, we lost because we had no runs on the board. Against Boston, he went 6 innings, gave up no walks, struck out 10, 2 earned runs, and he got nothing out of that. And then the win was against the Padres, but he was only able to go 4 innings. Only struck out half as many batters, 5. Walked a couple of guys. And, so he's on 10 innings, a 3.60 ERA, and the strikeouts look good. The whip is also good. 1 base runner per inning on average. Bradish against, is it Sean Burrows? Let's see here. Mike Burrows. Mike Burrows, a 25-year-old right-hander out of Connecticut. He's got a record of 2-4, a 4.08 ERA, a 1.26 whip. Let's see what his last couple of starts look like. Well, these don't look like starts. These look more like long relief appearances. His last outing was on the 4th of September. He went 3 innings against the Dodgers, but it doesn't feel like it wasn't a start. His last 2 appearances have been out of the bullpen. He has not made a start since August the 24th against the Rockies, and in that start, he was only able to go 4 innings, giving up just 2 hits and a walk, striking out 5 without giving up a run. It seems like this guy's got a very low pitch count. It would appear, studying these numbers, that the starter tonight for the Pirates is not going to go very long at all. In fact, if he were to complete 5 innings, that means we are not doing our job at the plate. He should probably be out of this game before completing 5 innings, based on what I'm looking at. So that's good news. We've got Bradish. Pittsburgh's going with a guy that's definitely not Paul Skeens. Skeens will be on the mound for the Pirates tomorrow night. And what's the matchup there? Tyler Wells. Game 3 of this series will be on Thursday afternoon. Cade Povich against Johan Oviedo. All right, let's take a look at this lineup card. And then, I'll go over the notes about other players and their health status, okay? Give me a chance to do my pregame, and if there's anything I don't cover, feel free to shout it out. All right, Jared Triolo will lead it off for the Pirates. He's at shortstop. Spencer Horwitz will bat second and play first base. Brian Reynolds is in right field hitting third. Tommy Pham, the cleanup hitter, in left field. Andrew McCutchen, he's got to be one of the elder statesmen of the sport. He's DHing and batting fifth. Nick Gonzalez will bat sixth and play second base. O'Neill Cruz is hitting all the way down in the 7th spot. That's probably because he's hitting just .201 on the season. Henry Davis is doing the catching, batting 8th, and I got to click on this guy's name. Never heard of it. Third baseman Cam Devaney. Cam Devaney will play third and bat 9th. For Baltimore, Sammy Basayo is back in the lineup. That is very, very good news. Is there something?
Got Bush. Wow. We've got Bush.
We've got Sam. Basayo's back in the lineup. By the way, Tomoyuki Sagano is expected to not miss a start after taking that liner off his foot. He departed prematurely from the ballgame on Sunday. In the moment, I felt like Sagano just didn't want to pitch anymore because he had already given up 3 home runs, 2 to Shohei. Didn't feel like he wanted to face those guys one more time through the order, and had a reason to maybe check out a little bit early. That's just the way I saw it, folks. Please, I'm not trying to pass it off as like that's the way it was, but it really felt that way, that Sagano just was like, get me out of this game. I'm getting shelled, and I don't want to give up a fourth home run, particularly to, Ohtani, a third homer. Anyway, I'm jumping all over the place. I'm still in the middle of this lineup card, and now I'm going over the notes of players. But just so you know, while I'm in that neighborhood, Sagano and Dean Kramer are both playing catch and seem to be fine. Okay, so Kramer was another worry. He had a forearm issue that had him depart his most recent start. It would appear that both are going to be able to remain active on the roster. It's not a guarantee that they're going to make their next scheduled start, or if they might get bumped a little bit. With the off day yesterday, that does give a chance to give everybody an extra day, and it's already a six-man rotation. But we'll see how it works out. We've got our 3 scheduled starters for this series now. But yeah, Sagano said his foot didn't swell as much as it's expected. He can make his next start. And yeah. So no big whoop. Westberg is probably going to start his rehab assignment this weekend, which would put him on track to join us on the road trip, perhaps out playing the White Sox next week. And Adley Rutschman is working his way back. Gary Sanchez, I believe, is supposed to join the team here pretty soon. Or no, I think start his rehab assignment like tonight with Norfolk. I could do myself a favor and go check out the Norfolk Twitter feed, see what they're talking about. Is Sanchez in the lineup? No. Tyler O'Neill is in the lineup, though. Tyler O'Neill is in the lineup for Norfolk tonight. So if he's already on his rehab, we might see him on the trip up to Toronto. Hey, perfect time for O'Neill to come back. Maybe the one day of his Oriole career where we were all excited. Opening day. He went to Tim Hortons. He bought the team donuts. He hit a home run on opening day. We crushed the Blue Jays and everything. Remember that, folks? Remember opening day of this season? Anybody? Anybody? Good vibes. Good vibes. Tyler O'Neill was a part of it. Maybe he can come up and hit a couple of homers at Rogers Center this weekend, or next week, whatever it is. This weekend, yeah. All right, this lineup, I left you out to dry. For the Orioles, Jackson Holliday will lead off and play second base. Jeremiah Jackson will once again bat second. He's in right field. Gunnar Henderson, shortstop, batting third. Ryan Mountcastle DHing again. It's been like I want to say more than 4 out of 5 games between Mountie and Mayo, where Mayo is getting the reps at first base and Mountcastle almost exclusively DHing at this point. Mountie DHing again and in the cleanup spot. Colton Cowser will bat fifth. He's in center field. Basayo right behind him doing the catching. Emmanuel Rivera will hit seventh at third base. He's come up with a lot of clutch hits here lately for us. Dylan Beavers will bat eighth and play left field, and Kobe Mayo will bat ninth and play first base. All right, Kyle Bradish is taking his final warm-up tosses. His sinker and slider through his first couple of starts have been virtually unhittable. Opponents hitting 111 off the sinker and 143 off the slider. It's the fastball and the curveball that have been a problem for Bradish. The fastball, opponents hitting 333, and the curveball, I would hope he's only thrown about 5 of them because opponents are hitting 600, which I'm hoping translates to 3 for 5. I guess stay away from the curveball, Mr. Bradish. All right, folks, we are underway, or we are set to get underway, as Jared Triolo, the Pirates' leadoff man and shortstop on the night, stepping into the batter's box. Bradish kicking the dirt in front of the slab to set himself up. And we are ready, folks. First pitch of the ball game is right in there with a fastball, 95 miles an hour. We're underway. 0-1 on Jared Triolo. Looks like the defense is playing him straight away. The 0-1 is fouled back. 0-2. I don't expect a very large crowd tonight, particularly in comparison to the crowd that showed up against the Dodgers this past weekend. But there are definitely some memories between these two interleague clubs. 2 World Series matchups, and unfortunately for us, we were the losers on both of those counts. 71 and 79 World Series against the Pirates, and 79 hurt really bad. Orioles had a 3-1 lead in that series. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. A slider with some nasty bite. And Bradish gets his first strikeout of the night. Man, he is a strikeout pitcher, folks. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Triolo is disposed of. Here is Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz, first pitch swinging, hits the ball off the end of the bat. That ball is going to get down and get past Colton Cowser all the way to the wall. I got to look at this again. Off the bat, it didn't look like it was hit all that hard, and yet somehow it gets all the way to the center field wall. Definitely hit on a line. Cowser went to his left to try to cut it off and then had to just make a turn back to the wall to go retrieve it. It's a double off the bat of Horwitz. Horwitz Cowser unable to cut that ball off in the gap. It feels like he should have had a way to. We might have given up an extra base there. Let's hope it doesn't cost us. So the Pirates have a runner at second, 1 down. Here's Brian Reynolds, the switch-hitting outfielder. He's been with this team now for several years. Made a couple of all-star teams. Reynolds hitting .248 on the season. He's got a 2-0 count right now off of Bradish. Next pitch is not close. It is very low, and it is 3-0. Taking a look again at this lineup, Tommy Pham, the right-hander, on deck. A base is open. It would set up a double play. Not sure if that's what Bradish is thinking, but you kind of hope it is. Otherwise, why are we behind 3-0? Make it a 4-pitch walk. And I'm hoping that's by design. Otherwise, Bradish is having some command issues here. Tommy Pham. Talk about a player with a reputation. Everybody's got a story about Tommy Pham, but he's been around for a while. And he does produce at the plate. He looks at a called strike, batting cleanup here for the Pirates. 17 games in his career here at this ballpark, a .309 average. He's driven in 12 runs in those 17 games. 0-1 pitch, popped up. Stay in play. It's going to stay in play on the third base side, foul ground. Emmanuel Rivera will make the catch. Big second out. Runners still at first and second base for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutchen. Kutch. He went over to the Giants for a few years and then came back to Pittsburgh. The prodigal son returned. And Kutch is going to wrap up his career with this team. He's definitely making the Pirates Hall of Fame. He's been the face of the franchise here for the better part of this 21st century, although you'd have to think Paul Skeens is probably going to take that honor, take that baton as long as he's with the Pirates. The 0-1 to McCutchen. Fouled away, it's 0-2. McCutchen has also enjoyed hitting here. 29 games at this ballpark, 339 average, 22 RBI. Everybody's on pace for a 100 RBI season if they just played here. Maybe we should sign some of these Pirates. Maybe we shouldn't. Anybody interested in a 39-year-old McCutchen? 0-2 is hit on the ground. In the hole, it's short. Past the diving glove of Gunnar. It's going to squirt into left field and drive in a run. Triolo comes around from second to score, and Pittsburgh take the 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. McCutchen has the 5th best batting average in his first at-bat of a ball game, hitting well over 300 first time up in a game. That's a nice little stat flashed there by Masson. Thanks for the help. Unfortunately, that good average came into play here, and Pittsburgh are on top. Nick Gonzalez is up now. Still 2 men on base, 2 down. And that's a oh, no, it's not. Oh, Holiday playing right behind the second base bag. A liner up the middle. I thought we were done for, but Holiday shaded right behind the bag to get this ground ball, flip it to Gunnar at second for the force play and in the inning. But the Pirates do get a run here in the top of the first on an RBI single by Andrew McCutchen. We go to the bottom of the first. The Pirates won and the Orioles are coming up. By the way, this is the color blue. We all on board with what blue is now? Folks, we got 100 people here right now. 1/3. I don't know if I've ever seen a ratio this bad, but we're about to make it a whole lot better, aren't we, folks? We got over 100 people here. Less than 1/3 of you have tapped that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We're in the middle of a commercial break. I'd love to have you guys around all evening long and enjoy the call. I only ask one thing in return, and that is to tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, please. Let's, we got the numbers. We can get those likes up to 50 or more like lickety-split, and hopefully up to 100 before the end of the night and beyond. Let's take a look at the Charm City chat here. Chilo is here. Frank, Edward, Michael, Jerry, Vonnie, Melanie is here. Wait, your last name isn't Newman, right, Melanie? Oh, Melanie, I remember you. It's been a while, hasn't it? Who else? Kurt is here. Bada Bing. What's your opinion on starting a brawl today? I don't really have an opinion, but I'm a lover, not a fighter. Jackson Holiday, first pitch, hits this one foul off to the right. Mike Burrows has made 19 appearances, 16 of them starts. But again, his last 2 appearances have been in relief. And he doesn't seem like he has the stamina to go much more than 4 or 5 innings, maybe 70 pitches, 75, something like that is his pitch limit. So working the count, probably be in our best interest. Knock him out quick. There's a nice looking curveball from Burrows on the outside edge. The count is a 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jackson Holiday. That one's lined up the middle, over the glove of the shortstop, into center field, a base hit. Jackson Holliday, a leadoff single. Turn on the faucet. All right, tying run on, nobody out. Good start. Jerry is here. Bada bing. I got you already right there, bada bing. Hey, bada bing, bada boo. I think I got everybody. George. I think I got everybody. Danjo is here. Don Rock. Chowa. Jeremiah Jackson's at the plate. First pitch to him is high for ball one.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
A.R. Angler, 501. Look at you in them 501 jeans. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider that broke off the plate. 1-1. G21N SPS 13. All right, folks. How did you get my Wi-Fi password as a name? 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul on the third base side. Deshaun is here. Chillin'. Did I miss anybody? Excuse your rudeness. Already? What have you done? What have you done? Folks, still less than half of you watching have hit the like button. Again, just tap it, get it over with, get it out of the way. Please. We do this every night. Think of it as, when you take, a trip on an airliner and you're told, please put up your tray table. Just go ahead and put it up. You don't want the stewardess to come by and bug you about it, right? Just put up your tray table. Call it a day. 2-2 to Jeremiah is fouled away. We'll do it again. Runner at first, nobody out. 1-0 Pirates. We're in the bottom of the first. Teresa's here. Hello. Jeremiah's average still over 300. Currently 305. Payoff. Oh, it's a 2-2. Base hit into right. Jackson, a seeing eye single going the other way. And with that ball hit to right, Holliday can easily go first to third. Jeremiah Jackson. I'm really starting to enjoy him as a number 2 hole hitter. This guy knows how to get a rally going. Base hit in the right. First and third. Nobody out. I don't want a sac fly. I mean, I'll take a sac fly. But the way this inning's starting, I want a big inning. Here's Gunner. First pitch is a strike on the outer half of the plate, on the bottom half of the zone. Come on, Gunner.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
274 average, 16 homers, 61 RBI for Gunner. By the way, the Orioles are wearing their traditional home white jerseys, and the Pirates in their traditional road grays with the gold and black trim. That pitch is low, 1-1 on Gunner. First bugle of the day. Pitch. Foul back, 2 strikes. All right, when I get to a 1-2 count, I'll take a sac fly. Got to make contact. Gunner's got a 9-game on-base streak going. Burrows from the belt. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. My goodness. Gunner. What do you say about that? One job, buddy. Put the ball in play, you score a run. Gunner strikes out on a high fastball. Let her high. 1 away. Going to be up to Ryan Mountcastle. Avoid the worst result of this situation, please. I don't even want to say what it is. First pitch is a strike to Mountie.
Okay, mount up.
Just put the ball in play. At this point, try to lift it into the air. We don't want to end the inning prematurely, now do we? 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air. That'll get the job done. Going back as a center fielder. He circles under it. O'Neal Cruz makes the catch. Holiday can walk home. The Orioles have tied it up on a sacrifice fly from Ryan Mountcastle. That's all we were asking for, folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
All right, now let's see what we can do with 2 down. Let's see if we can get a little extra. Colton Cowser at the plate, and he looks at one a little bit outside. Ball 1. Folks, get those cows up. Cowser was involved in that amazing 9th inning comeback on Saturday night by getting a walk with the bases loaded. That was huge. That pitch is a strike. It's 1-1. Cowser's average at 209. He swings at a pitch below the zone and got a piece of it. The ball just drops to the feet of the catcher. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 13 homers, 34 driven in on the season for Cowser. He did miss significant time. What, about a month, 5 weeks? But still, 34 RBI with about 20 games to go. And, Cowser just struck out again. To end the inning, Colton Cowser just can't make contact for the most part. But Ryan Mountcastle could. Mountcastle lifted a high, deep fly ball to center. That's all we needed. It was caught, but it made a run, and it tied up the ball game. At the end of 1 inning, we're tied at 1. All right, folks. I'm not quite sure what it is about me that makes you enjoy my content enough to watch, but not enough to do the most minimal gesture possible in order to support the continuation of the channel, i.e., just tap that like button. Would really be nice to get through a game without having to bug you about it 6-7 times. Again, folks, we've got a lot of people here versus the number of likes. If you're here, you're liking it, right? You see, now I'm starting to sound like like I don't appreciate the help. Trust me, I need it. You want me to beg? I'll beg. Please. Please tap the like button and just get it out of the way. I don't get it. I don't. Somebody help explain it to me. I mean, when half the room has done it, maybe I'll start to feel a little bit better, but I can't even get half the room. I don't know. Weird. I mean, imagine if we're in a nightclub and I'm your DJ and I'm like, hey, everybody in the audience say ho. And then I do this. And I get back like hello? You're here. You're in the nightclub, right? The lights are down. You're tripping on Molly. I'm spinning records like, hello, ho. Audience participation, anyone? Ho. Come on. Top of the 2nd inning. O'Neal Cruz is leading off, and he's already got a 2-0 count to work with. O'Neal Cruz Again, hitting low in the order with a low batting average, but the counting numbers are still pretty good. It's now 3-0. Cruz will lead off. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Pirates. Just caught the inside corner to Bradish to make it 3-1. Cruz has 19 home runs on the season, and he is up to, where is his stolen bases? It's somewhere in the 30s. Ground ball to second, backhanded by, Holiday over to first in time to get Cruz. Looks like Holiday got himself a little bit of a haircut. The golden locks aren't curly coming out of the back of his hat. It's a trimmed down mullet for Jackson Holiday. That's what he did with his day off. So Cruz retired, 1 down. Here is Henry Davis. And he's not having a good season, batting 166. First pitch swung on and missed. Oof. Another cut and miss on a God, give me some caffeine. Can't talk. It's 0-2 on Davis. He missed a slider low and away. Swing and a miss. Oh, Davis. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 pitches and no chance. Bradish says, go back to the dugout, my friend.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 down for Devaney. And that first pitch is neck high for ball 1. Cam Devaney has probably only had a few at-bats. No homers, 1 RBI. The average just $1.67. That's about a 1 for 6, right? So he's probably either 1 for 6 or 2 for 12. That's a called strike on the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. One hit on the ground foul. That slider from Bradish tonight looking really sharp. Really breaking really late and really sharp. I don't know how you square that pitch up. You got to know where it's going to be, not where it is when you're swinging. The 1-2 pitch. See you later. Oh, God, too easy. Bradish with a heater top of the zone blows Devaney away. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And Bradish, after giving up that run in the first, is starting to look like he's got it tonight.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Bottom of the second coming up. We're tied at 1. Both these teams are in last place in their respective divisions, but we both had our way with the Dodgers this past week. We combined to beat them 5 times. The Pirates have a record of 64-80. We are 66-77, so we've got a 2.5 game lead between us. 3 in the loss column, but yeah. I don't think that's much to hang our hats on. Hey, we're a little bit better than the Pirates this year. I don't think that was our objective back in March. But anywho, hey, the Rays have lost 3 in a row. The Rays, they had won like 5 or 6 straight. Now they've lost 3 in a row. I guess they got swept over the weekend. And we are currently 5 games back at Tampa. with about 140 with about 19 games to go or something. I still think it's asking a lot to catch up to them. They would have to really help by losing, like, I don't know, going like 5-14 down the stretch or something. 6-13, something. They need to lose 2 out of 3 going down the stretch, I think, and then we'd have to basically win 2 out of 3. Sammy Basayo is set to lead it off. He looks at a curveball from Burrows. It's up and away for ball 1. Folks, Sammy's up.
Sammy.
Stop what you're doing, because he's about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. His name is Sammy, and it rhymes with my hammy. Hey, that's a ground ball to first. It'll be taken to the bag unassisted by Spencer Horwitz. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Basayo gets 1 pitch. He's gone. We do get Tampa head-to-head for 3. That's true. So we would need to sweep that. We would almost definitely have to sweep that to give ourselves a shot at getting the hell out of the basement. Emmanuel Rivera, 269 average, a dozen RBI. He doesn't have a home run. But he's had a lot of clutch hits here in the past week or so. And he's got a 1-1 count right now. Next pitch from Burrows. Off the plate, 2-1. Folks, how are you feeling about the Ravens and the fourth quarter last night? I don't want to rub anything in. I did not watch the game. Rivera lifts one into center. O'Neal Cruz, going to his right a few steps, makes a routine catch. 2 down. Crazy game. Probably I'm happy that I didn't call it. The mood that would have been in my chat following the end game of that, yeah. Makes you want to crawl under a rock, right? Get into the fetal position. Dylan Beavers is up. Folks, please take some time and show me your beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
0-1 on Dylan Beavers. Hitting .291 with 1 homer, half a dozen RBI. All he does is get on base. Fouls this pitch back. It's 0-2. Oh, look at the Beavers, folks.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
0-2 on Beavers. Pitch. That's low. Change up from Burrows. Yeah, folks, what I would tell Ravens fans out there, don't get too far down, okay? Sometimes a game like that early in the season can be a wake-up call, and Beavers strikes out to win the inning. Swing and a miss. We head to the 3rd inning. The Orioles have tied it up on an RBI from Ryan Mountcastle. Oh, that was back in the 1st. Never mind. Nothing doing in this inning. Sorry. Brain fart. We go to the 3rd, tied at 1. But yeah, honestly, I didn't watch the game, so I'm not in a position to sit here and analyze what happened, what went wrong, what's going on with this Ravens team. But I think they're a playoff team. I think they're still going to win the division. Now, whether or not a game like that's going to cost them a first-round bye or something, different story. Might be the case. But to me, if your fate is to march to the Super Bowl, then 1 round of a game at home versus on the road shouldn't matter. I think the Ravens are the kind of team that play well on the road. Some teams, they need to be at home. And usually they're a team in warm weather places. Warm weather teams that have to travel on the road in December and play in miserable weather conditions, they usually wind up getting their asses handed to them. So anyway, long story short, Ravens fans, chin up. That's a tough one. You need to go back out there and win next week. Who do the Ravens have? Oh, I think. Oh no, DC's playing this Thursday night, right? I do believe DC gets the next Thursday night game. I can't keep up with this NFL schedule, folks. It's just too insane for me. But who do the Ravens have this coming weekend? Ravens have had that wake-up call for the last 3 years a minute. I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, every season is a new chapter. And, sometimes, all I'm saying is I've seen a lot of teams that get off to nice starts, but they don't really face any adversity. They get off to the nice start, and then come playoff time, they're just not battle-tested for it, if you know what I mean. Again, I'm trying to offer a silver lining. If you want to stay in a funk about that game, I'm not going to stop you. But we're back underway in the top of the third inning. Oh, Browns and Joe Flacco. Okay, so there you go. You're going to be 1-1. Obviously, if by some bizarre circumstance the Ravens were to lose to the Browns, then again, yeah, ring the panic alarm. But I'm quite sure the Ravens will even up their record and start going in the right direction after that tough first loss. Okay, Triolo on a 1-2 pitch hits it into center field. Colton Cowser in his tracks makes the catch, one away in the top of the third. Bradish's pitch count is really nice. Very nice. Looks like Brian Roberts is sitting in with Kevin Brown tonight in the Masson booth. B-Rob, raise those eyebrows, why don't you? Oh, wait, you're not being asked a question. That's only when he's asked a question. Spencer Horwitz has a hit already in this ball game. First pitch puts it into play. Shallow left. Long run for Beavers toward the foul line. Makes the catch just in fair territory. A one pitch out here. Bradish is starting to cruise. 32 pitches through 2 2/3. He's on pace for about a dozen pitches per inning right now, and that is good. Yeah, I mean, you never know, folks. Man, the one thing I know about the NFL is that there's no sport where the average fan feels like they know how a game is going to turn out or how a division's going to play out, how a season's going to... And how many... You're all humbled. So many people just get convinced that they know how something's going to go in the NFL. It's... What's the expression Jerry Glanville said a long time ago? The NFL, it stands for not for long. Brian Reynolds is at the plate. The count is 0-2. The home plate umpire is coming over to talk to the Pirate manager about something. I don't know if this is an argument or just some kind of misunderstanding, but Don Kelly is talking to the home plate ump, who is, I'm bringing his name up right now, Alex McMackey, or McKay. The conversation is now over with, and again, it didn't look all that animated. Another umpire came over for a moment, but whatever that discussion was is over without any ejections or major events. Who is this kid right now sitting in the Masson booth? Is this one of our newer draft picks? I do not recognize him. I know there have been some recently drafted Orioles around because the pregame show had Melanie Newman interviewing several of them. 0-2 to Brian Reynolds is low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Who's a new subscriber? Yeah, folks, let us know. just so you know, the sub count on my screen there, it doesn't change, but for every 10 new subs. So when we get to 3410, that's when that changes. Don't think if you sub it up and that number don't move that it's not counting you. It is. I'm just a guy that doesn't think it makes sense to pay for a sub count app that moves for every individual sub when this one's free. Bradish strikes out the batter to end the inning. Who was that up at the plate? Not Triolo. That was Reynolds. Reynolds strikes out to end the inning. Bradish. He's got 4 strikeouts through the first 3 innings.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, folks, the NFL, like, I saw somebody sitting there trashing the Chicago, I mean, because I guess this was the Monday night game, so people are talking about it, but somebody's, like, trashing the Bears when they lost by 3 to the Vikings, and it's not like I think the Bears were picked to be contenders anyway. It's just so weird how people have very strong opinions about games where it's like, hey, this team beat this team by 1 field goal. Boy, that team that lost stinks. It's like, honestly, 1 play could have reversed that same score. And now what? That same team is good? I mean, I don't know. Everyone's so opinionated about the NFL. It's funny. It's just grown over the years. I guess it's with all the sports betting stuff there's available now, and everybody plays the fantasy stuff. I'm well aware of that whole game. And then you got your talking head shows on sports radio and all over the internet and cable and whatever. Like, just everybody. Yap, 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 yap. Maybe that's why I don't follow the NFL so much. I liked it when everything was just done on one day, one pregame show, and then you watch the football, and then you're done. First pitch of the bottom of the third is a grounder to first base by Kobe Mayo. He will be retired on an unassisted putout by Spencer Horwitz. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the third.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out. Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
All right. Bears blew an 11-point. I mean, again, blowing. I don't know. I see the NFL different than a lot of people. To me, an 11-point lead really isn't that big of a lead. It's like the equivalent in baseball of being up by like a couple of runs. And I see guys blow a 2-run lead all the time. Folks, remember, a touchdown is just a score. So when I see a game that's like 28-21, to me, that's a game that's really 4-3. You know? Here's a ground ball to second base. And Jackson Holliday's retired easily. Too easily. This is getting too easy. We need to make this pitcher work more than this. 2 down in the third for Jeremiah Jackson coming up.
Okay, mount up.
Wrong button.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
All right. Jeremiah Jackson takes one up. Ball 1. Got his first single. I'm saying first because I'm expecting more. First single of the night back in the first inning. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Jump, jump. The Mac Daddy will make ya. The Daddy Mac will make ya. Crisscross will make ya. There's a strike, bottom of the zone. Are we doing any giveaways for this series, or are we just fine with attendances around 15,000? 1-2 pitch for Jeremiah. Oh, he went after it. I think he did. Yep, the umpire rang him up. That is strike 3 on the appeal. Jackson goes around on that pitch. The inning is over. Nothing doing for Baltimore here in the third. We go to the 4th inning. Game screen's frozen. Thank you, Froggy. I've got the box score page up. I'm not even looking at the monitor. So let me refresh that for you. One moment. Yeah. University night tonight. Nothing set for the next 2 days. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Nothing regarding what? I'm sorry, Froggy. I don't mean to sound like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Please explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up. The princess is going to marry Humperdinck in little less than half an hour. So all you have to do... I don't know what university night is. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. and what does that have to do with the next 2 days? Special days. Like, special in that it might, like, draw people away from watching baseball kind of a thing? Is that what you mean? Like, next 2 games, there's not a whole lot of competition and people should show up kind of a thing? Is that what you're saying? I still don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. I'm drinking as much caffeine as I can. Hey, folks, we're up to nearly 70 likes. Okay, we just hit 70. Thank you so much. We're getting there, folks. Keep on keeping on. Well, luckily, Mr. Hyde, there hasn't been a whole lot of coverage since that loss. There's been 1 game. So you've missed 1 game. And there won't be another one until, Thursday. You picked a great time to avoid NFL coverage. There's nothing going on. Oh, days at the ballpark. Giveaway days. Gotcha. Sorry. Oh, so university night, that is like what? You show your student ID, you get a discount ticket, right? 1-1 the count on Tommy Pham leading off the top of the 4th. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. I'm sorry it took me forever to figure that out, Froggy. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit slow. Or a whole lot slow. 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. They are advertising behind the plate here on the Masson Show on the scrolling banner at the backstop there. The lovely city of Sarasota, Florida. It's not that lovely. You can do better, folks. You can do better than Sarasota. Come on. 1-2 pitch goes to the backstop. Nearly bounces off one of those Sarasota signs. I mean, come on. It's a step up from Myrtle Beach, but not much. 2-2 the count on Tommy Pham. Pitch. That's high, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch from Bradish. Here it is. Inside, ball 4. Leadoff walk. I don't like. Don't like that. Second walk given up by Bradish. All right, there's a look at the crowd. And, yeah, I would be surprised if we've got over 20,000 here. Upper deck looking pretty sparse. Look at Brian Roberts with that headset on and the spiky hair still making its way out of there. I wonder how long it's been since he accidentally stuck that fork in that electric socket. Here's Andrew McCutchen. Fly ball to right. Going back is Jackson. He's got room. On the edge of the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 down. McCutchen retired quickly. How you doing, folks? We've got 120-something people hanging out right now. We've got a 1-1 ball game between the Orioles and Pirates. Pittsburgh's at the plate with 1 out, runner at first. Settle in and enjoy the call, and if you don't mind, please tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Everything else is free, and just chill out. Have a chat in the Charm City chat if you'd like. We won't bite. Nick Gonzalez looks at a strike to start this at bat, 0-1. This ball's lifted to left. Beavers should have a play. Comes in about 4, 5, 6 steps. Makes the catch. Little baby steps. 2 down. Frank, you're more chatty than anybody else in here. I've brought up hitting the like button like 7 times. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thanks, Frank. Here's a pop-up. It'll get into the crowd on the third base side. 0-1 on O'Neill Cruz, who grounded out to second his first time up. He may be hitting low in this order, but dangerous bat for sure. And legs once he gets on base. Runner at first, 2 down. The 0-1 to O'Neill Cruz is high. One ball, 1 strike. A check on the base runner, Pham. He's back. Let's see. What's the temperature for this ball game out here tonight? 73 degrees. Looks like we are starting to get that September weather transition happening here. Just one more homestand after this. We hit the road on Thursday, come back for one more homestand. And that's it. Season over. At the yard, anyway. 1-2 to O'Neill Cruz. Bounces in there. The base runner at first, not going. Basayo keeps the ball close enough to prevent Tommy Pham from trying to advance. O'Neill Cruz has got some nicely dyed dreads. They're like blood red. Maybe in the off season he could cosplay as the Predator. Make a little side cash. 2-2 pitch to Cruz is too high. Full count. Bradish's pitch count has been in a good spot, but this inning he's starting to throw a little bit more. Want to get this third out here soon. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. With 2 down and a full count, Pham is off on every pitch. Is that rain? Maybe not. I need a lucky. I'll tell you that much. Another 3-2 coming to O'Neill Cruz. Pham off. And a ground ball up the middle, a base hit. That'll allow Pham to get to third. O'Neill Cruz keeps the inning going. The Pirates have runners at the corners with 2 down. That ball was over 113 off the bat. Again, he may be hitting low in the order, but not a piece of cake to deal with is O'Neill Cruz. Now the next guy should be a piece of cake, Henry Davis. Honestly, next time through the order, I don't mind just pitching around Cruz, going after this guy. Davis 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And here's a little grounder to Gunnar. He flips it to Jackson for the force play, and this inning is over. Honestly, BW decrees. If you plan Pittsburgh these next couple of nights to bat O'Neill Cruz 7th with Henry Davis protecting him in the order, we're not pitching the Cruz. We should not. I don't care if his average is 203. And I know by walking him, you give him a chance to run, but I mean, it does depend on some situations. But in general, if there's an RBI spot, I'm pitching around Cruz and I'm going after Henry Davis. Make Pittsburgh pay for hitting him this low with no protection behind him. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're tied at 1. I guess we can look at some out-of-town scores here. The Guardians are up 2-0 on the Royals, top of the 5th. Nationals ahead of the Marlins 3-1. That's top of the 3rd. Phillies off to a nice start against the Mets. Big head-to-head NL East battle. 4-0 Phillies, top of the 3rd. At the end of 1, Yankees with a 1-0 lead on Detroit. Houston's up 2-0 on Toronto. Both of those games involving playoff-bound teams, you would think. Another big series. Going into the bottom of the 1st, the Cubs have already taken a 1-0 lead on the Braves, who have yet to bat. Coming up in about 10 minutes, the Rays and White Sox. Oh, there's a marquee matchup. Yikes. About 25 minutes after that, the Brewers and Rangers will get started. A little bit later, Twins and Angels. Reds against the Padres. Cardinals against the Mariners. Diamondbacks against the Giants. Boston will be out in Sacramento to take on the Athletics. And finally, the Rockies will be in L.A. to take on the Dodgers. All right. Bottom of the 4th inning, Gunnar Henderson.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar? I hardly know her. That's a strike. It's a 1-1 on Gunnar. Gunnar struck out in a big spot first time up. He shared my stream on Twitter. Thank you, Chawa. Folks, did anybody in the chat see the 2.5-minute condensed play-by-play short that my buddy JJ edited for me of the final half inning of that miraculous comeback from a no-hitter to a walk-off win? Anybody see the little 2.5-minute short clip? Share that, folks. Share that. Share it if you can. JJ did a nice job editing that together. It's done in a way where you can really get a nice summary of the events that happened, and of course get my very emotional call of said events. Gunner with a full count. Leading off the bottom of the fourth, payoff pitch is inside. We've got ourselves a leadoff walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah, folks, please, again, that YouTube short, share it. Give it a nice share.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Gunner's post I just got walked bat flip is still very amusing. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He drove in the only run of the day so far, a sac fly back in the first. Takes a little bit outside for ball one right here. You don't need Discord. It's a YouTube short. It's on my YouTube channel. And that's all you need. That is all you need. 1-1 the count on Mountcastle. Burrows' next pitch has the plate, but it's a little bit low. Oh, don't worry about liking it. Just watch it and enjoy it and share it. Share it. I need sharing. Please. Hey, Bobo. The Pirates have a guy up in their bullpen, so the track record of Burrows is going to continue, which is that he can't go all that deep into a ball game as a starter. 4 innings, 5 at the most. They've already got somebody up with nobody out in the fourth in a 1-1 ball game in their bullpen. The count is 2-2 on Mountcastle. Runner at first, nobody out. Burrows from the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Mountie chased a slider outside. Down he goes. Folks, get those cows up now. Just out of reach. Cowser's 0 for 1. Come on. I'm calling it. He's due. Oh, he took a terrible swing at a first pitch, low and away. Strike one. Come on, Colton. Just, you got to simplify that plate approach, man. He takes off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Calza. Colton lifts one in his center, slams his bat down. Can of corn for O'Neal Cruz. He makes the catch, 2 away. Telling you, it's our core young players. Gunner, Holiday, Cowser. Stop with the negative body language at the plate. It's what good is it doing his team? And I don't want new guys like Basayo coming up now, Beavers. I don't want them picking up this mojo. It stinks. Basayo fouls one back. 2 down, runner at first. Come on, Sammy. Folks.
Sammy.
You got to be able to deal with, Yeah, there goes the runner. Good jump. Should be a stolen. I can't believe it. Wow. But Holiday did get in. I'm sorry, that's Gunner on the run. Gunner does get in on a stolen base. The throw down from Henry Davis was perfect. I mean, that ball was put right on. Well, I guess he had to slap the tag down. It was safe. Okay, maybe I exaggerated. Gunnar does get in there. It's pretty close in real time. But, yeah, 2 down now with a runner at second base. The 0-2 to Basayo is low. All right, so we got a 1-2 count. We had that side angle before the pitch of Gunnar taking off. I thought for sure he'd get in without any problems. That's a called strike 3. Basayo looks at a pitch at the bottom of the zone. And he is down on strikes. The inning is over. At the end of 4, the Pirates and Orioles are tied at 1. Pittsburgh have left 4 men on. We've left 2. On to the 5th. 1-1 ball game. That might be it for Burrows, by the way. That might be it. They already got somebody up. And as I was saying, track record would indicate he doesn't have much left in the tank, if anything. All right. Let's see. This might need to be updated. I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. Boom, boom, boom. If you should ever leave me, the life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, folks. That stolen base from Gunnar was number 22 on the season, which is a career high. So the home run numbers are down, but the steal numbers are up. Who said we were a home run dependent offense? All right. Top of the 5th, Devaney up for the second time. Then the top of the order, and he gets the first pitch hit hard to left. Beavers, he uses that lanky long frame of his and makes a lunging catch on the run. Beavers kind of circled around this route. Got there, got the catch. 107 off the bat. That ball hit hard. 1 away, back to the top of the order. Triolo, he's 0 for 2. Home run dependent. There's a called strike. 0-1 on Triolo. Slider is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm a Beaver believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. That pitch is high, 2-1. Beavers, Basayo, and Bradish, oh my. Beavers, Basayo, and Bradish, oh my. Ground ball to short. Gunnar should have a routine play, and he does. 2 down. Triolo retired. My car didn't pass inspection. It needs valve cover gaskets and lower ball joints. 500 smackers. That sucks. Can you just put them in there, borrow them, and then return them back to the auto shop? Man, I used to have this car where did I ever bring this up before? When I was still in high school, it was like my first car was a Buick Century. Probably like an 87 model, something like that. Here's a line drive to right. And Jeremiah makes a running catch to his left. And that'll end the inning. This game is halfway through. Bottom of the fifth coming up. We're tied at 1. Yeah, so like my first car, I was a senior in high school. I got a Buick Century. I think it cost like $1,200, $1,400 cash. You can drive it home today. But anyway, it had its share of miles already on it. It was a pretty reliable car, but at one point, my windshield wipers wouldn't turn off. I went to turn them on. It was raining, and then they just wouldn't turn off. I figured out a workaround. In the glove compartment of that car is the fuse box, and I was able to figure out which fuse, operated the windshield wipers. So basically, whenever it wasn't raining, I had to pull the little fuse out and wait until the blades were at the resting position. If you pull it out mid-wipe, now you just got wiper blades stuck in the middle of your windshield, right? But I didn't realize this fuse box technique. So for a little while, I was driving around town in broad daylight in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, in the middle of a hot summer day, just sitting at an intersection with rubber grating against glass on a very dry windshield. And just everybody around me at the intersection or wherever I was going, just looking at me like I was, nuts. What are you going to do? And I remember I had to pick up a date once. We were going to the movies. We went to go see Reality Bites, a Gen X movie for us Gen Xers. And I had to, navigate around the windshield wiper problem. Hey, we got a new pitcher on. Well, the Pirates do. Braxton Ashcraft. There's a name. He is in now to replace Burrows. He went 4 innings. Gave up the 1 run, couple of hits. But that's all he can do. Never pull it out mid-wipe. I learned that lesson quick, George. That's why I'm still alive today. It's 0-2 on Emmanuel Rivera. He just swung and missed at that pitch. Bruh. 0-2 on Rivera. Just missed. Catcher framing that one. A little bit too long for my liking. The ump is like, you going to move or? I'm not calling it a strike. You gave me a Loki? Like the guy from the Avenger movies? I don't know if I want Loki. 2-2 on Rivera. Leading off the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the order for Baltimore. That pitch is a called strike 3. Yes, Loki. I read it right the first time. Okay. 1 down, bottom of the fifth. I'm kidding, Ronnie. I know you meant and I really appreciate the like. Thank you, Ronnie.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
All right. Dylan Beavers. Ladies and gentlemen, preferably ladies, show me your beavers in the chat.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
1-0 pitch inside, 2-0. Dylan Beavers. All he does is get on base. If I'm his agent, that's what I keep repeating every time we negotiate a contract. There's a strike. It's 2-1. There's Gary's Beavers. Somebody's not shy. That pitch is low. We got a 3-1 count. And that's enough for me to press this. "3-1, smacked foul, full count." Folks, come on now. There we go. Cuzzo's got his Beavers displayed proudly. Payoff pitch, ball 4. All he does is get on base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
It pays to show me your Beavers, folks. It's the phrase that pays. Kobe Mayo. Come on, buddy.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
First pitch, Mayo with a huge cut. He was off balance after that swing. It's 0-1. Get those Mayo jars up in the chat now. A nice beaver and mayo sandwich.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yes, I'd like a 6-inch beaver with extra mayo at my local Subway. Popped up. Get out of play. First base side. The catcher with a look. It's out of reach. 1-2 on Mayo. 1-1 ball game, folks. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Pirates scored their run on a base hit by Andrew McCutchen. Orioles with a sac fly from Ryan Mountcastle. That's it. The 1-2. Swung on, fouled straight back. Jackson Holliday, the on-deck hitter, helping out the ball boy to retrieve that foul ball behind the plate. Good sportsmanship there, Jackson. Whoa, the ump says, hold on there, buddy. As the pitcher began his windup, the umpire granted time to Mayo. How far will we get with Beavers in this sequence? Will we get to second base with Beavers, third base, or all the way home? That pitch bounces in there. Appeal on the check swing. Mayo does not go. The count is 2-2. The catcher's mask is on askew. There he goes. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Mayo. Come on, buddy. Hit the crap out of it. 2-2. He lays off one low and away. Full count. I might send Beavers here, knowing that Mayo is a high strikeout candidate. Only if Beavers gets a good jump. I think he can steal a base. Payoff pitch. Line foul off to the right. Beavers was pretty far off the bag. I'm not sure if he just had a big lead or he did take off there. It's a full count on Mayo. Another payoff pitch coming from Ashcraft. A 3-2 once more. Swing and a miss. Man, oh Shevitz. Down goes Mayo, 2 away. Hey, folks, I forgot there is something I want to be able to bring up here and read to you between innings. Let me get it queued up here. Something that my buddy play-by-play with JJ's got going on in a couple of weeks. About a week and 8 or 9 days from now. All right, it's 0-1 on Holiday. 2 down, runner at first. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back, 0-2. In advance, folks, I'm going to describe a charity event that the cause, I hope I don't butcher the pronunciation. Swing and a miss by Holiday, and that is strike 3. Beavers had taken off to steal, but that is strike 3 to end the inning. Holiday is down. 5 innings complete now at the ballpark. We are tied at 1. All right, so folks, this is a message from my buddy play-by-play with JJ. I think for you regulars here, you know him well. If you don't know, he is another play-by-play YouTuber who covers Philadelphia sports for the most part, with a heavy emphasis on the Phillies, Eagles, and Sixers. He and I have been helping each other out with our channels, and he's got an event going on here in about a week that I'm more than happy to promote here until we get there. JJ says, hi, everyone. For those of you who haven't heard, I will be hosting my very first fundraising stream on September the 18th and 19th, as we will be raising money for the Familiar Dysautonomia Foundation. Please help me out if I butchered that. The Familial Dysautonomia Foundation, in honor of his brother Mitchell, who passed away from this disorder 5 years ago. There's ways to help out and donate to the foundation, either directly through its website, which is familialdysautonomia.org. If you can Google this condition, slapping a .org on there at the end will get you there, okay? All donations for this event, as JJ will be streaming a grand total of, 22 hours over a 2-day period between September 18th and 19th to help raise awareness and hopefully some funds for this cause. So on those days, we will be dropping links and guiding people over to help JJ out with that. But it's coming up, and again, we will talk about it to remind you folks over the next week, okay? Also, he wants to say no ads will be played on these days. He's turning off ads. It's all about supporting a cause, all right? Here's a check swing grounder by Brian Reynolds to second base. And Holiday will throw him out here for the first out in the top of the 6th. Kyle Bradish is on 65 pitches now with 1 out in the top of the 6th. In very good shape to go at least 6, possibly 7. 6 innings has been the longest outing of the first 2 starts he's made since coming back. But right now, that pitch count would make you think he might go a little bit longer. Maybe. We'll see. It's 0-1 right now on Tommy Pham. Here's a line drive right back to Bradish. Look what I found. Bradish throws it in, and the ball winds right back up in his glove. Little ole there from Bradish. Bit of a snow cone, but he's got it. This is shaping up to be a quick inning. McCutchen at the plate takes a curveball for a strike, and McCutchen was getting out of the way of that pitch. Bradish doing really well right now. 0-1 pitch. popped up. That'll end the inning. Bradish has got to come out for a 7th. Cowser makes the catch. This inning is as easy as lemon squeezy. 3 batters up, 3 down, and I can't imagine there were double-digit pitches in that inning. So let's see him come out for a 7th. 69 pitches through 6 innings for Bradish. That's fantastic. That's only 11.5 pitches per inning. 11.5 pitches per inning. That's pretty much on pace for a complete game on 100, 105 pitches. But we don't want to see him throw 100 pitches. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to enjoy what we've seen from him so far tonight, but we're going to cap it off, I hope, at about 80, 85. And hopefully the bullpen will be good with us tonight. All right. Speaking of JJ, folks, if you want to jump over there right now, this is the link to JJ's live event. I just stuck it in the chat. Why don't you head over there right now while we're in break? I'm going to go in there myself and say, "What up, JJ?" and say BW Raid. Go over there and hit the like button. Say hello. I'm over there myself right now. Don't make me look foolish, folks. Come on over here. The link is in there. Open up a second window. We're just going to hang out here for a minute. Say hi to JJ. All right. And JJ, I got a great promo out. I got a solid promo out for your upcoming charity event. All right. Bottom of the 6th, Jeremiah Jackson lifts one to right. That ball's carrying. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. Jeremiah, opposite field. It carried on top of the flag court. His 5th home run of the season. The Orioles have taken the lead here. It's 2-1. Folks, do you see what paying it forward and showing a little generosity can do? I'm hooking up my boy JJ, and what do we get in return? The lead.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Jeremiah, opposite field power, above the scoreboard, onto the flag court. Unbelievable.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Two one. The gunner is foul back. 2-2. All right. It's a full count on Gunnar Henderson right now. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and down he goes. Gunnar strikes out. It's not been a good night at the plate for him. I went to JJ and we got the lead, folks. Do you see the power of community? That's called community right there. Again, I can't thank JJ enough for his various ways of supporting and promoting my channel. He's clearly doing laps around me. He's had a fantastic season. This channel has basically doubled this season after doubling the previous season. Yes, this is a blue shirt. The Dodgers are gone. Ryan Mountcastle has a count of a ball and a strike. And this pitch is fouled back 1-2. All right, I'm getting out of JJ's chat. Did JJ say anything? I couldn't have the volume up. Hopefully he got wind of all that. The 1-2 to Mountie. Line drive in the right. That ball not going to be a hit. Brian Reynolds goes down to his knees to make this catch. It wasn't really a dive or a slide. Just kind of a get low and catch it kind of a play. 2 down. Base is empty. Here comes Cowser, who just make some contact, dude. Not even trying to ask for more than just make some contact, dude. First pitch is a strike to Cowser. All right, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugh. We might have to do some cow tipping here pretty soon. Come on, Colton. I know the hardest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball, but damn. Is it this hard? Come on, buddy. Come on, man. Just, again, simplify, man. You're thinking too much. He lays off a pitch low and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm sure in Cowser's mind, he's like, damn it, I got to start hitting. I just keep struggling, and that's what's probably making him struggle. Lays off another one, 2-2. Don't appeal that. You insult me, Pirate catcher, with that appeal. Wasn't even close. Cowser's already doing fine, striking out on his own. We don't need help. 2-2 pitch. That pitch in the dirt. Full count. All right. Nobody can bunt. Nobody can bunt. Ben Rortvet, the third-string catcher for the Dodgers. He can bunt. Payoff pitch up the middle and into the glove of Ashcraft. Cowser. Hey. He hit a ball 60 feet. And he is retired. That'll end the 6th inning. But the Orioles take the lead on a home run opposite field off the bat of Jeremiah Jackson, who continues to impress and make a real case that come spring 2026, somebody's going to need to outplay him for a job. He did make contact. And by the way, Gary, if you wanted a bunt, that was like a bad bunt. Hit the ball back to the mound. Pretty close. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking Bradish should come back out. Again, I'm very much on the side of, treat him carefully. Don't overwork him. But 69 pitches, let's go ahead and get him out here. Let's go ahead and get him out here. Rachel's starting to lose confidence. Yeah, I think this season, if Cowser can get on a little mini hot streak, that would be great. Otherwise, you really have to just erase the chalkboard and start from scratch with Cowser next spring. And the Orioles have to start considering that maybe we can't look at him as an everyday player. He might need help. We might need a platoon. I don't know. But it's definitely been a season of regression for Colton Cowser. It's unfortunate. I love his defense. I love his defense. I'm willing to fight through his plate issues. If we're going to bat him at the bottom of the order and he's playing center field, I can live with that. Nick Gonzalez, first pitch swinging, hits a slider over the glove of Holiday into center field for a leadoff single for Pittsburgh. So the Orioles get their first lead, right? Or did they score the first run? Yeah, this is our first lead of the day, and one batter with a lead. We have given up a hit, and the tying run is on with nobody out. And here comes O'Neill Cruz. Curveball and a beauty from Bradish. Cruz did not like that call, but that was perfect. Go back and look at that one, O'Neill. It wasn't worth swinging at. You did the right thing. Just tip your cap. It was a good pitch. 0-1 in the dirt. Bradish goes back to the curveball. But that one started low and bounced in there. Rico Suave Garcia is throwing in the Oriole bullpen. He may be in for the eighth inning, or if Bradish starts to struggle, might come in here in this inning. Foul ball by O'Neill Cruz at the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Let's get these outs quick. Again, we're at 73 pitches, so I'm not giving Bradish too much more of a leash here. Hopefully he can get out the dangerous Cruz. Then he got the 8-9 batters up. 1-2. There's a strike. That is strike 3. O'Neill Cruz strikes out looking.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. For some reason, the way Cruz took that pitch, I was just convinced that he wasn't on 2 strikes. But he decided to take it, and he's done. 1 away. Here's Henry Davis, 0 for 2. First pitch is a strike. We've got a super chat. First super chat of the night, folks.
Message for you, son.
First Last says, your call of the no-no comeback was remarkable. Thank you, First Last. It's a lot easier to make a remarkable call when what you're calling is so remarkable, right? Like if I were the reporter that day out there in Lakehurst, New Jersey, when the Hindenburg blew up, I'm sure my call of it would have been just as memorable as that other guy. I just happened to be the guy in the right place with a microphone. Oh, God, the flames. Oh, the humanity. Oh, it's the most tragic thing I've ever seen. I mean, that whole thing has lasted a century. Probably the most famous call of anything. Thank you for the super chat, though, First Last, and the compliment. It was one hell of a game. And I did go back and listen to the replay of it. How could I not? It was crazy. 1-2 to Davis is low and away, 2-2. And we are getting near the 80 pitch count now for Bradish. Again, 80 to 85 is really all I want to see. I don't want to push it to 90. Not yet. That's for next season. In my humble view. Here comes the 2-2. Called strike 3. Sit down, Henry. Hendry.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Kyle Bradish. 1 out away from 7 innings of 1-run ball. It's the number 9 batter, Devaney. I hope this is the last batter he faces, and I hope he gets him out. First pitch is low and away, ball 1. This is setting up to Be just the right amount of pitches with a lead and 7 innings completed. The 1-0 popped up. Center field. Cowser. He has to go back, but he's got room and makes the catch in front of the track to end the inning. Kyle Bradish. Folks, get off your ass and applaud. Don't applaud sitting down. Get up. 7 innings of 1-run ball from our boy. He's back. It's his longest outing since returning. And he's now averaged 6 innings per start with an ERA that now sits at just 2.65. 6 strikeouts in 7 innings. Kyle Bradish does it again, folks. He looks like a guy ready to have a big 2026. And if Rodgers can keep doing what he's doing, we can go out and get a decent arm to add to this rotation. We really got to restock the bullpen. Honestly, of the money we have to spend in free agency, whatever our budget is for that, I think we need to invest a good chunk of it toward. I want a shutdown frickin' bullpen. Okay? I just want one guy after the next to be 1, 2, 3, shut them down guys. Folks, it is 7th inning stretch time in Baltimore. We got a lead. You know what we do. Frank Baker knows what we do. We got a little tradition around here, folks. Since it's the stretch, it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Sammy Basayo to lead it off, bottom of the 7th, and he swings at one, hits it high in the air to left, backing up his fam, but he makes the catch one step in front of the track. That's not the first time tonight Basayo has been retired on one pitch. Come on, Sammy. Work the count a little bit. We want to get a good look at you. Might be the last time we see him hit tonight. He's retired. It would probably be a good thing if it were the last time we saw him. Otherwise, he's going to come up in the 9th, which means we gave up the lead. Emmanuel Rivera has a count of 0-1. This pitch is grounded softly to third. Going to have to hurry. Off-balance throw in time. Nice play over there by Devaney. Looked a little bit herky-jerky and awkward, fielding and throwing, but he got the job done. Two down quickly here in the bottom of the 7th. Folks, might be the last chance. Talk about an ultimatum. Folks, this could be your last chance to show me your beavers. Members only live stream. What is this? A special experience just for members. Schedule a time when your live stream will switch to members only? No, see, this is the stuff I'm not going to do. Folks, if you're a member, I'm happy to have you. But I'm not doing this exclusive content thing with a paywall thing. No, my content is free for everybody. Period. If you guys want to help out in various ways, becoming members or other things to support the channel, that's great. But I hope you're on board with me when I want to go with the idea of everybody gets access to everything that's on this channel. Everybody. Nothing exclusive just because you pay for it. You know what I mean? I hope people... I feel like that's just kind of a... I don't know. It's a kind of a scammy, scuzzy way to do things. This channel is a community, and I know what it's like to be on the lower income end of things. I can't afford to be paying extra for stuff. So who am I to charge people for extra stuff? You'll get some free emojis. That's extra stuff, I guess. That's about the extent. Here's the payoff pitch to Dylan Beavers. And, folks, all he does is get on base. Beavers draws his second walk of the night. Tell me.
I'm walking here.
Tell me he's not a leadoff hitter. Tell me.
I'm walking here.
All he does is get on base. What do you want me to do about it? All right, folks, I think it's time to call for some help here. 2 down, Kobe Mayo at the plate. First pitch is high for ball 1. Let's go, folks. BW's got a feeling, and the only prescription is the hat. How you doing? Camera's a little off. Hi. All right. It's 1-0 on Mayo. Andrea's here. Help has arrived. We've got the hat and we have Andrea. How do we not come up with some insurance right here? We got a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 7th. 2 down, Mayo with a 1-0 count. Folks, say hi to Andrea for me, please. Hit the like button on that super chat. That is a strike. The count is 1-1 on Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The 1-1. Low. 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 Night suits me fine. The morning suits me fine. Low. 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 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. And that is a foul ball down the third base line. Just foul. Just foul. Mayo nearly getting extra bases. Let's see how close down the line. It hits the fair side on the infield, but bounces over the bag foul. Only just. 2-2 on Mayo. Runner at first, 2 down. And after stepping into the box, Mayo steps back out. Now he's back in. All he needs to do now is the hokey pokey and turn himself around. The 2-2 to Mayo. Nope, we're going to check on Beavers. I mean, wouldn't you? Beavers is back at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. No, a double check on Beavers. Ashcraft wants a real good look. Keeping tabs on all Beavers. Here is the 2-2. Beavers might be off. Pitch. That ball's lifted to left, but not a whole lot on it. Could drop in no man's land. No, the shortstop, Triolo, running diagonally toward the foul line, will make the catch, and the inning is over. We head to the 8th inning. Our setup man, Rico Suave Garcia, is going to come on to pitch for Baltimore. Call the bullpen. The Orioles lead this one 2-1 as we go to the 8th. We've got another super chat in, first last. This isn't your first super chat tonight, but I hope it's not your last either. Get it? See what I did there? I did a little pun with a little play on words with your name. Because this, do you get it? Does anybody get it? Thank you, First Last. It says Perfect Bill Blend. Perfect Bill Blend.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Stanley, we switched back and forth, and by the time he typed it in, we're already back to what you wanted. So sometimes it pays to just go along for the ride, you know? Sometimes it pays to just go along for the ride. You know? If you're in an airplane, would you call to the pilot, hey, I'm looking out my window right now. I know we're flying over the Grand Canyon, but I can't see a damn thing because there's like clouds and stuff. Pilot, do something. All right. Well, skies are clearing here in another 100 miles. Wait a few minutes and you'll get that view you're looking for. All right. Makes sense. Hey, you asked nicely. I'm just having a little bit of fun. Rico Garcia. Rico. I might have to get the music up. Why isn't this in my soundboard already? I don't know. Thunder is here. Froggy's gone. There's a first pitch strike to Triolo. So the Pirates have the top of the order up here in the top of the 8th. Garcia is trying to protect a one-run lead. Popped up. There's an easy first out. Holiday backpedaling. Now he will make way as Cowser coming in, the better person to make this catch, and he does. 1 down in the 8th. 1 down in the 8th. Let's see. Is this it?
Rico Suave on check 1, 2.
No, that's not it.
Rico Suave.
All right, here's Spencer Horowitz. He looks at a first pitch strike. Horowitz is 1 for 3. A double back in the first. He scored the only Pirate run. Check swing, pitch a little bit high. Appeal says he didn't go. 1-1 of the count.
Rico Suave.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Rico Suave.
Hey, BW, could you give us an information screen and stop playing with sound effects? I'm sorry. We got a ball and 2 strikes on Horowitz. Base is empty, 1 out in the top of the 8th. The Orioles have a 2-1 lead. Here comes the next pitch. That is fisted behind the plate foul.
Rico Suave.
All right. Come on, let's put him away now. The 1-2 to Horowitz. Swing and a miss. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Rico Suave.
2 down. Brian Reynolds takes a first pitch strike. Base is empty. 2 down. Reynolds 0 for 2. He did draw a walk back in the first. Switch hitter batting from the left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the heater. 0-2.
Rico Suave.
Come on, Rico. Let's take her to the bottom of the 8th with the lead here. He's got a scowl on his face as he peers in from the belt. The 0-2 to Reynolds. Swung on and fouled behind the plate. We'll do it again. I like Rico's glove. It's very simple. That looks like a glove you might buy at your local Walmart. He doesn't care. It'll do. 0-2 pitch. Foul back. We'll do it again. That's like BW's first glove. My first glove had a name. You know how sometimes you'd buy a glove back in the day? Maybe it's still the case, and there'd be like a autographed name in the palm or whatever of the glove. Did you guys ever have a baseball glove with a name inscribed in it? You know, it's not like a real autograph. It's like, you know, it's the autograph, but it's just like layered in there with like a laser or something. Reynolds takes a pitch in the dirt. The count is 2-2. Would anybody care to guess my first glove, which baseball player's name was in that thing? Here's a hint. He was an Oriole. He was an Oriole. And I bet you the first guess won't get it. Ground ball up the middle. It's off Gunner. He picks it up. He throws the first just in time. Gunner recovers. Did not field it cleanly. It looks like maybe the Pirates are going to want to challenge. They wave off the challenge. Whoever picked up the phone has got a big grin on his face. I guess they checked and said it's not even close. No point to challenge. All right, we are going to the bottom of the 8th, folks. The Orioles will have one more chance to get some insurance. They got a 1-run lead, 2-1. Going into the bottom of the 8th. All right, so we've got the guesses coming in on which name was in my glove. It's not Joe Morgan, not Jim Palmer, not Frank, not Belanger. I'll say this. In terms of playing days, probably the closest to like the same playing days would probably be, out of this list, Joe Morgan. We're talking about a guy from the 70s and 80s. 70s and 80s guys. 70s and 80s guy. Here is one more guess. I really miss him. So there's that. Eddie Murray, decent guess until I gave you that second clue. That might narrow some names down for you. Oh, this commercial gives me headaches. I need a Lucky. Time for a Lucky. Folks, trivia's fun. Not a Brooks. No. Later down the line. Bobby Grich, no. I mean, he was on the same team as Brooks, but it was probably end of Brooks's career and earlier part of this guy's career. Not Davey. I'll give you this. Pitcher. Jackson Holiday takes a strike. It's 0-1. And just think about that. I got this glove in the early 80s. So just think about which pitcher might have, I don't know, accomplished a certain feat that would give him the kind of status to get his name onto a baseball glove. Messina would be the 90s. This is 80s. It's 2-1 right now. Not McGregor, but you're getting close, Turtle Dove. You're right there. You're right there. 2-1 pitch from Ashcraft is inside. 3-1 on Jackson Holiday. You're all over it, people. You're all over it. Folks, I miss him. Should probably be the biggest clue of them all. Holiday fouls a 3-1 pitch back. It's a full count. Turtle Dove's got it. .410 kid coming in. Yenier Cano is getting loose. It looks like that'll be our closer tonight. As Holiday fouls a 3-2 pitch back, we'll do it again. It's a tie. Yeah, says the one that typed it second. Nicholas, a right-hander, is up in the Pirates bullpen. Yeah, I got a Mike Flanagan glove. That was my first. And again, he had won the Cy Young in 80. It's our last Cy Young Award winner. And I'm assuming that when I got that glove, probably about 85, that that was, you know, a glove that was made probably after him, you know, becoming a Cy Young Award winner. Here's a line drive, and that ball, I think, was trapped out there. Trapped for a base hit. Jackson Holiday reaches to lead off the bottom of the eighth. A ball hit 106 miles an hour into right field. We've got ourselves a base runner. Did I miss a super chat? Did I just... Oh, first last. I did mention that second super chat, right? Or did I not? That ball hits Jeremiah Jackson probably somewhere on the hand. He throws the bat. Helmet comes off. He is crouching. Damn it. You got to be kidding me. Jeremiah Jackson's right hand has been hit by a pitch. Trainer is walking him in the first and trying to assess how bad the damage is. Don't hit our best hitter right now. Actually, it looked like he got him on the elbow. Wait a minute. Where did this ball hit him? He's reaching for his hand. That hit his hand? Am I nuts, folks? Or if you're watching, did it not look like it hit his elbow? Maybe it's a stinger that's running up his hand. They're taking him out of the ball game. Great. What's next? Well, our hottest hitter is out of the game. And now they're going to take Ashcraft out of the ball game. Thanks, Pittsburgh. Thanks for leaving his bum in to throw one pitch to knock our best hitter out of the game. I swear, if he's missing for more than a day, then Thursday, look out O'Neal Cruz at the plate. Come on, man. Another hurt Oriole. Ugh. I can't read too much off of what I saw as Jackson was walking through the dugout there with his teammates around. He didn't have a look on his face that said to me, "Oh God, this is really gonna take a while. I'm screwed." His spirits looked okay, but what that means, who knows? Maybe nothing. I hope he's okay, obviously. Folks, we've got over 100 likes now. Let's push for more. We've got plenty of folks here. If you're watching, please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. It's a simple gesture that goes a long way toward helping the channel. Really would appreciate it if you tap that thumb. The one pointing up, of course. The one pointing down, I mean, you have the ability to go for that one, but what did I do? What did I do? All right. Folks, don't forget, Oriole Park at Camden Yards next season will have the Premium Club, where you can enjoy watching the ball game behind glass in some, fancy little cafeteria where you can get a $20 coffee and watch the game. I whatever. What is the point of this? You won't ever see me there. I'm not paying for it anyway. Invite me for free, I'll hit up the buffet. Kyle Nicholas, right-hander, on in relief for the Pirates. ERA of 4.80. He's got Gunnar Henderson to deal with 2 on and nobody out. So Gunnar, who's had a quiet night at the plate so far with a chance to turn it around. 2 on, nobody out, 1-0 the count.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Pitch. Taken low and in, 2-0. Folks. A walk and a stolen base. So Gunnar has gotten on and done something, but no hits yet. That's upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0. Ball 4 would load him up with nobody out. The crowd is getting excited here. The pitch. Taken all the way. Gunnar turns for first. And more sulking as that pitch is called a strike. I mean, Gunnar, it's right on the edge. Most 3-0 pitches on the edge are going to get called strikes. It's really not that big of a deal. Just worry more about how you got a nice hitters count here and do something. Okay? Come on, buddy. Buck up. 3-1 pitch. And now he's swung at ball 4. This is what I'm talking about. He's doing this to himself. He is doing this to himself. And he's such a good hitter. I mean, look, with runners in scoring position, he's hitting .340. There you go, Gunnar. Come on. That ball is going to be caught left center. O'Neill Cruz on the run. Makes the catch, and unfortunately, nobody can advance. I thought off the bat we might be able to get Holiday to go from second to third, but no such luck. That is a wasted out for Gunnar. First and second, 1 away for Ryan Mountcastle. Mounty's got a sac fly RBI for the first run of the night. We got another super chat in from Derek. What's going on, Derek?
Message for you, son.
First pitch to Mounty is low, ball 1.
Okay, mount up.
Derek says, oops, forgot about the game. My best friend sent me your link. I'll hit the like as well. Hello, bird watchers. Well, hello, Derek. Well, the good news is we're winning, and we got a chance to, walk away with this win. 3 more outs will do it. Problem is, we only got a 1-run lead. We'd like to get a little bit more, and that's what we're looking for right now. This could be 2. Ground ball to third, to second for 1, over to first. A 5-4-3 double play kills the rally. Oh, boy.
Big buck. Stop it all.
We're going to the 9th inning, folks. Not tie. We have a lead. As small of a lead as you can have. It's 2-1 Baltimore. It looks like Yenier Cano is going to come in to try and close the door.
Close the door. Close the door.
Thanks again for the super chat, Derek. I just hit the like on there. Folks, tap that like button for Derek, if you don't mind. And let's keep those likes growing. Folks, so now that we're getting into the 9th inning, this is what we do when we have a lead. I can't really monitor it. I'm going to trust that the bird watchers out there are going to get this done. As soon as we get going, the hearts, those little flying heart emojis, We got to tap it and keep on tapping all the way to the final out. We want to win, don't we? We may have a defensive change. We do. Daniel Johnson is, well, first of all, he came in to replace Jeremiah, who got hit by that pitch. Daniel Johnson will take his spot in left field. Dylan Beavers will shift from left field to right field here for the 9th inning. Due up for the Pirates. Well, let's see. It's going to be the middle of the order. Tommy Pham, Andrew McCutchen, and Nick Gonzalez. Pham is 0 for 2. McCutchen and Gonzalez 1 for 3 on the night so far. Yenier Cano, folks.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Give Toby a shout, as he's the one that sent me the link. Hey, Toby. Thanks. Cano making his 59th appearance. ERA at 4.88. Tommy Pham at the plate. Here we go. 1-run lead. First pitch, top of the zone. We don't get the call. Borderline pitch on a sinker. 1-0. Walks are not allowed in the 9th inning with a 1-run lead. The 1-0. There's a strike. Pham knows what's up. I don't think he was going to offer at a pitch until he saw a strike. Pham is 0 for 2. He walked in the 4th inning. 1-1 pitch. Way inside. Pham has to turn out of the way. It's 2-1. Cano gets the next sign in the 2-1. Hit on the ground. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keegan Aiken is throwing in the Oriole bullpen. Now, Cano will have to face at least 3 batters. If a 4th batter comes up, it will be O'Neal Cruz, the dangerous left-handed bat. So Cano would appear to be in this ball game to face 3 batters one way or the other. If he can get them all out, he'll get the save. If he can't, they're going to bring in Aiken to face O'Neal Cruz. 2-2 pitch is chopped foul. We'll do it again. That would be the way this is setting up. Meanwhile, Dennis Santana, a righty for the Pirates, is warming up in case this game does go on. Ball lifted to left field. Johnson just into the game. Leaping grab at the wall, and it's over the wall for a game-tying home run. Cano faces 1 batter, blows the save, and gives up a home run ball. Thanks, Cano. Appreciate it.
Big buck. Stop it all. Big buck. Stop it all.
Daniel Johnson did everything he could. He leapt high over that left field wall to try to bring it back, but no dice. Needed an arm about 2 feet longer. 2-2 ball game now. McCutchen at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Well, folks, I guess we're just going to have to walk it off again. We've been getting used to doing that lately. 1-1. That misses low. Well, at least Tommy Pham's got the reputation for being a really nice guy. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, right? There's a swing and a miss. 2-2 the count on McCutchen. frank, I wouldn't mind giving a look to Garcia to close, but I also know that in order to hold a lead late, you still need that eighth inning guy. And he's just doing really well with that role. You wonder, like, mentally, if becoming the closer could negatively impact his pitching. Here's a pop-up to second base. Holiday will make the catch. That's the first out. That's the whole deal with being a closer. It's so much about a mental approach and just an attitude that not every pitcher has it. It's weird. If you didn't tell them it was the ninth inning, it probably wouldn't matter, but they know. Pitch to Gonzalez is low for ball one. Nick Gonzalez 1 for 3, a single his last time up. One down, nobody on, a run in to tie the game here in the top of the ninth for the Pirates. 2-2 ball game. Pitch outside, it's 2-0. Well, Aiken and Cano haven't been the only two to close. Corbin Martin's been given a chance to close. It's a committee approach right now. I mean, I think there's a pecking order. I think there's preferences, but in general, I think it's kind of who's the right guy to do it tonight kind of a situation. 3-0 pitch is a strike to Gonzalez. 3-1. So now Dennis Santana will probably be the pitcher in the bottom of the ninth for the Pirates. Here's a foul ball, third base side. Full count on Gonzalez. Again, O'Neill Cruz is on deck, so this could be Cano's last batter either way. I kind of hope it is. I don't want to leave this game in the hands of Cano versus O'Neill Cruz. Here's a ground ball, should end the inning. Gunnar charges it, shortstop, over to first, in time. I'm sorry, should end the inning. That's the second out. Should end the night for Cano, is what I should say. So 2 down, bases empty, tie ball game. Aiken has been getting loose. O'Neill Cruz is due up, and here comes Mansolino. Saw this move coming 10 minutes ago. Okay, that's it for Cano. He faces 3 batters. He gives up the game-tying homer. 1 more out to get. Aiken coming on. Cruz coming up. 2-2 ball game, folks. Break in the action. All right. Here's a little Captain Chesapeake. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, I got a fun game. Let's play Who Can Guess one of the 17 comments left under Rock Kabatko's tweet from 5 minutes ago. A tweet that reads, leadoff home run Tommy Pham off Yenier Cano in the ninth. We're tied. Let's play Guess a Comment Left. 17 comments for a 5 minute ago tweet from an Oriole beat writer is a lot. I wonder if we'll get a lot of happy, positive, heartfelt responses from this here tweet. Christian Murphy says, you mean the guy who has never been able to close blew it? No way. Natalie says, literally anyone else in this situation, he sucks. Brian Mazan says, Cano should never, ever close. He's just not good at it. Craig Ballmer says, why do they continue to play Cano? He has showed no control this year. David Locke says, needed to score in the first and the eighth. Great waste of the Bradish start. Well, I can't argue with that. Mark says they'd be better off pitching a position player. Folks, it's basically a whole bunch of that. All right, Keegan Aiken against O'Neill Cruz. Lefty on lefty with 2 down in the ninth, bases empty, tie game, and the first pitch is a slider for a strike. Yenier in the dugout, looking like he's having some kind of conniption fit. You all right there, buddy? Yeah, Chilo, you're not reporting me any news. I'm the one that brought up Martin to you. Again, we're in a bullpen by committee approach, Chilo. It could be Dietrich Inns tomorrow for all we know. If there was a save situation. It's just yeah. I wouldn't worry, I think, is my main point about how we don't really have a closer. Nobody that's closing right now is closing in 2026. This is the result of selling away 4 or 5 arms out of our bullpen. Okay? Now, I wanted to see Tyler Wells converted into the role, or at least give him a shot. I think that's more important than getting a 6th starter in the rotation. A little bullpen help, but this is what the Orioles want to do. Full count on O'Neill Cruz. Full count. Trying to take it to the bottom of the ninth, tied, and that's ball 4. So there you go. We go to Aiken. He gives a walk to Cruz. That did not work. And now I'm having trouble clicking on what's going on. I can't click on anything. Folks, my screen is stuck. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Henry Davis is due up. Henry Davis is due up. He is, I'm sorry, we're getting a pinch hitter. Joey Bart, the other Pirate catcher, is going to hit for Davis. Bart, an upgrade with the bat, especially against the lefty. Joey Bart hits lefties pretty well. How do I know this? From playing video games. The only reason I know Joey Bart hits lefties. There you go. There's his splits. 306 against lefties, 223 against righties. The OPS is about almost 300 points higher against lefties. And the only 2 home runs he's hit on the season have been off of lefties. So this is why the Pirates are going to Bart. 2 down, runner at a first. Bart versus Aiken. Pitch is well outside, not close. Bad first pitch from Aiken, ball 1. A slider that never slid. That started about 2.5 feet outside. Come on, Keegan. Next pitch is low. It's in the dirt. Basayo, don't let it get away. O'Neill Cruz is dancing out there at first base. That's the go-ahead run over there. Now, here's the good news. If the Orioles can get out of this inning right now, and for some reason we can't walk it off in the 9th, Bart would then be the ghost runner in the 10th. And he's not too quick. But that's a lot of ifs. Right now, I just want to throw a strike. It's 3-0 on Joey Bart. I think Aiken is aware of how well he hits lefties. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Fastball right in there. Dangerous pitch coming here, though. Of course, with Cruz's speed, anything hit into a gap or down the lines probably will score him. There is a second strike, a changeup from Aiken. The count runs full. Come on, Keegan. Get out of this inning for us, please. Pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. Well, that brings up the number 9 hitter. Does push the go-ahead run into scoring position, but I think Aiken was so worried about Cruz stealing second anyway. Well, he's there now. Now you don't have to really worry about him with 2 down, even if you were to think about taking third. Just worry about the batter right here. Devaney is at the plate. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Devaney is 0 for 3. A strikeout, a line out, and a fly ball out to center field. The 0-1 popped up. No, it's out of play. Okay, well, one more strike will get us into the bottom of the 9th, still tied at 2. Come on, Keegan, one more pitch. 0-2 on Devaney. Come on, strike 3 pitch. In there, called strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, I think we've learned one thing. We may be in a bullpen closer by committee situation, but one player I want out of this committee is Yenier Cano. Just something about giving up a game-tying home run ball to the first batter you face just doesn't quite sit well with your old pal BW. But hey, we're looking to walk this puppy off, folks. Bottom of the 9th coming up. We're tied at 2. You wanted excitement, didn't you? You wanted some excitement. It's going to be Holiday, Daniel Johnson, who replaced Jeremiah Jackson, and then Gunnar Henderson. All right, so here's the deal. This is simple. Daniel Johnson batting second in this coming inning. If Holiday gets on, you got one job, get him over so Gunnar can get him in. Period. If Holiday gets on and Daniel Johnson just has a wasted at-bat for out number 1, I'm going to lose my mind. Get him on, get him over, and get him in, and let's go home. I don't necessarily agree, Chilo. Name me a better lefty. I mean, I think Inns is not getting used in closer roles so much because he has the ability to pitch 2 innings, be a guy to help out more in the front end than in the back end. But, I mean, name another lefty if we're playing matchups. You want Wolfram out there? Again, I agree that I don't think Aiken is suitable for the role. I think it's asking too much for him to be a closer. But if we're doing a committee and I want a lefty, I don't really know who else I'm going to, man. Again, it's not about Aiken isn't doing great in the role. I agree. He's not really meant for it, but it's the options. What are the options? Folks, Colton Cowser will lead it off. Get those cows up in the chat. 0-1 the count. Make it 0-2. Holy cow. Cowser, could you please help us out, man? Help us out, dude. 0-2 the count. Low. So Dennis Santana, what are his numbers? Right now his ERA at 2.36. He's got 13 saves on the season, a solid whip of under 1, 0.92. And Cowser swings and misses. Down he goes. Give him a day off tomorrow, man. I can't be watching this every night. It's sad. I mean, put Carlson out there, put Daniel Johnson out there. I don't know. Something. Anybody but Mateo. Basayo is up. All right, folks. Here we go. Come on. Basayo could walk it off again. It could be ends. He's had one save opportunity. But, Chilo, again, you've been watching along with me. What has he generally been used for? Normally to pitch more than one inning. He's up right now. I mean, they're going to use him in a variety of ways, but I just wouldn't expect to go to ends as a closer that often because there's other situations where he's needed. I mean, if we're in a game where we're down early, we got to take our starter out early. Ends has been the guy we've normally been going to get us a couple of innings, try to get us time to get us back in the ball game. 0-2 on Basayo. That pitch is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, why are we even talking about this? Nobody we're talking about is in the conversation for 2026. Just take your medicine. We're stuck with a bad bullpen. That's the truth. It doesn't really matter at this stage. Basayo crushes it. Foul. Oh, he's a little early. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Sammy. If we go extra innings, Elvin, we'll probably see Gunnar again. But I'd like to walk it off right now. 1-2 count to Basayo. That one's hit to left. That ball is going to hang up for Pham. He makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Oh, no need for a Debbie Downer theme. Just me and Chilo talking about the bullpen. Here's Emmanuel Rivera. You know what? Rivera does not have a home run on the season yet, and we know he can hit them. He had a 2-homer game in Minnesota in the final series last season. I remember that. Popped up. We're going to extras. The shortstop Triolo waving everybody off, and folks, we've got free baseball. This game is not over. Yeah, I would think about pinch running for Rivera as the ghost runner. Probably with Mateo. As much as you don't want to hear it, I would probably go with Mateo to pinch run as a ghost runner in the bottom of the 10th. Especially if the Pirates score their ghost coming up here in the top half. We're going to figure this out. Damn it. This is where, this is where Mansolino's got to show. Why do you feel like you're MLB manager material? Show us how to manage your way through this. We should be winning this game. All right, folks. I'm going to open up my back door here. That's not a euphemism. I got to, let the room air out. Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Mondi the monster.
Hey, regarding ends, just to give a nod to Chilo. Now that Albert Suarez is back in the mix and he can, be a long man for us, maybe that'll allow ends. We got ends coming into the ball game now. Maybe he can be a closer candidate now that Albert is there to, provide that long relief that Inns was kind of giving us. First pitch is a bunt attempt by Triolo. It's foul. So here we are with a ghost runner. Is that Ji-Hwan Bae pinch running? He's speedy. He's at second base, pinch running. Or who was that number 9 hitter that made the last out? It is 1-1 on Triolo. Running for Devaney. So fast runner at second. Triolo tried to lay a bunt down with the first pitch. The count now is 1-1. Infielders on the corners are playing up. Middle infield is back. In steps off the rubber and looks Bay back to second base. Yeah, I've got an invite for Inns to spring training. Sure, why not? Doesn't mean he's necessarily making the team, but if he has a good spring, I'm willing to give him a shot. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. Low and in. 3-1. Got to come in with something here. There is a lefty up next. Oh, but we want to get this guy out. 3-1 is high, ball 4. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 2 men on with nobody out. And now Horwitz might be asked to put a bunt down. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. I don't know if Horwitz has the ability to bunt. But it might make sense for Pittsburgh to do so here. If he can. The corner infielders are again playing up on the edge of the grass. Horowitz not showing bunt, and he takes outside. Inns is having trouble finding the zone. It's 1-0. Here comes Basayo to maybe help calm Inns down, which is funny to say considering a guy just turning 21 going up to a guy in his mid-30s. They try to tell him, hey, buddy, it's just a game. Calm down. Throw strikes. We got this. Okay, no sacrifices in Spencer Horowitz's professional history. All right, so he's swinging away. That's probably good for us. Get this first out. Don't let the runners move up. On the ground. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first. A double play. That's what we're talking about, folks. A little double play ball. All right. Lead runner gets to third, but now there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds coming up, and what do you do here? He's 0 for 3. Pham, who hit the home run, is on deck. We're going after Reynolds. He swung and missed the first pitch on the outside edge. Oh, absolutely, Phantom. Yeah. Did I imply that there was something bad about it? Of course. Double play to move the runner to third, 2 down. Take it every day. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. We're 1 strike away from keeping this a 2-2 game. Come on. One strike sends it to the bottom of the 10th, tied at 2. 0-2 on Reynolds. Let's make it a Reynolds wrap. Wrap it up right now. Swung on, fouled it away. Still 0-2. Come on, Dietrich. Oh, and 2. Oh, I'm not on the camera. Sorry. Pitch. Outside by 2 or 3 inches. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can we keep this score where it is, please? 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Inns breaks out the yacker. And Reynolds swung over it. See you later. Let's walk it off.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go. How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Folks, let's walk it off.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
I know this will strike fear into the hearts of Oriole fans everywhere, but we have to pinch run with Mateo for the ghost runner, don't we? We have to. He's the walk-off run. Don't make it out on the bases, and I think we're going to win this thing. Beavers is due to hit. Mayo and then Holiday to follow. Beavers has walked his last 2 times up. All right. A right-hander is on for the Pirates. Isaac Matson, 38th appearance, got a 2.25 ERA, a .05 WHIP. Opponents are hitting under 200 off of him, and he's striking out more than a batter per inning. So some pretty good-looking numbers. But all we need to do is get that ghost runner in, and that ghost runner is Mateo. Here we go. Mateo pinch running for Emmanuel Rivera. Beavers coming up to the plate. Charm City Chat, show me your Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Here we go. Matson gets the sign and the first pitch. Beavers shows bunt. Beavers gets down a bunt, and it's a good one. The pitcher bobbled it. He will get Beavers at first, but Beavers gets the job done. This guy knows how to play fundamental baseball. I want him as my leadoff man. Beavers gets the winning run 90 feet away. Kobe Mayo, oh my God, do we have somebody who's a better contact hitter than this? I just need a guy to put it in play. I don't know if Mayo's the right guy. Holy cow, what do we do? I mean, Dylan Carlson I might think about in this spot. I don't know. There might be a bang-bang play where Beavers is safe. Are we going to challenge this? He looks out to me. I'd say he's out by just a hair. But it's worth challenging, and the Orioles are going to challenge. Might as well at this stage of the ball game. It's bang-bang, but I think he's out. Good job by Beavers regardless. I like the cut of this guy's jib. This guy can be a really helpful part of this lineup. We need a guy that knows how to do the little things. Take walks, put down bunts. The runner is out. And guess what, folks? I called it. Dylan Carlson is pinch hitting for Mayo. This is the right move. What we need is contact, not a home run. Carlson is going to try to put this ball in play and walk it off. BW called the pinch runner. BW called the pinch hitter. Tell me I don't know my baseball. The infield is coming in for the Pirates. Here we go. A win is 90 feet away. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. First pitch to Carlson. Taken upstairs for ball 1. Folks, come on, Charm City Chat. Keep those hearts flying if they're not flying already. The 1-0 to Carlson. Swing and a miss. So he chased ball 2, a high fastball. You could tell he just wanted to make contact and lift it up into the air. But he could not get that bat as high as he needed to make contact. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Up and in. Lay off that pitch. He does. It's 2-1. Come on. Folks, we're going to take it over here just in case there might be a spoiler. The 2-1 to Carlson. Outside, 3-1, folks. Who jinxed who, Matt? Who are you popping in for the first? What are you talking about, Matt? What are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, whatever. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It's a full count. Hey, Matt, how about you don't type in words like jinx in the middle of this attempted walk-off situation? You're not going to ruin my vibe, dude. Full count, runner at third, 1 down. What do you, Matt? Then leave. Leave then. Then leave. Then leave. Then leave. Fouled back. Still a full count on Carlson. Then leave. Pal. Payoff pitch coming to Carlson. That is ball 4. Take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Sorry, folks. I just jinxed a walk. Jackson Holiday coming up. Always somebody. Holiday is going to be put on for free, folks. They don't want to pitch to him, and I can understand why. No Jeremiah Jackson. It's going to be up to Daniel Johnson to put this ball in the play. Daniel Johnson needs to be a hero. Suicide squeeze, anyone? I don't know. Bases loaded. All we need is that runner from third in. 1 out. Johnson batting from the left side. The pitch. He's not showing bunt. It's up and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases loaded. The only run that matters is on at third. Mateo, plenty of speed to score in lots of ways. Got to make contact. Stay out of a double play ball. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up. It's out of play. 2 strikes on Daniel Johnson. Come on. Little Orioles magic. Johnson asks for time. Adjusts the batting gloves. Matson steps off the mound. He's back on. If this inning if this out is made without a runner scoring, then Gunnar would come up. 1-2 pitch to Johnson. Matson holding the ball forever. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. A high fastball out of the zone. And Johnson chased it. 2 down. It's going to be up to Gunnar to get the big 2-out hit. My, oh my, oh my. I don't even know what I said that you're talking about. And by the way, with a name like Phlegm on my mouth and never having been here before, would you blame me for just kicking you off my channel forever? Bye. Gunnar's first pitch is a strike. If anybody's bringing negative energy here, it ain't me. It's you. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Clearly, some people here tonight have not been on for the first 310 games of the channel that I've called. Maybe they would know something. The 0-2 to Gunnar. Up the middle, but the shortstop playing right there. And he will step on the second base bag to get this out. And we are playing more baseball, folks. The Orioles loaded them up with only 1 out. And we could not walk it off. That is harsh. That is really harsh. Of course, I'm to blame for it all, right, everybody? It's all on me. I am the reason. Let me guess, for those blaming me, are you the same type of people that might have, I don't know, a parlay bet on this game or something that isn't cashing in for you? Because I know you degenerate gamblers out there love to find somebody to blame for something that ain't working out for you. It's just whatever. We go now to the 11th inning. And how are we going to play this out? Dietrich N's probably going to go another inning. 12 pitches, 1 inning so far. Ghost runner coming up. Let's see. There's a lot to catch up with here. What are we in store for? So, top of the order. So, the number 9 batter, which is no longer Bay, Leover Peguero replaced the pinch runner previously. Wait a minute. Is this right? Criollo's due up? So, top of the order due up. Number 9 batter should be the ghost runner. That should be Leover Peguero. Ends is still in the ball game. 5 gifted memberships. Oh, I missed that. Derek. Hey, fantastic, Derek. Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Forgive me for almost missing that, Derek. Very generous of you, my friend. And that helps with the vibes around here. Tommy Pham. I'm sorry. I guess this is wrong. We got the middle of the order up. Brian Reynolds is the ghost runner. Pham is at the plate. And first pitch to Pham is fouled off to the right. All right. Jerry is our degenerate gambler. Well, Jerry, it takes a man to admit who they are. So I'll just give you the moniker of gambler. You're not a degenerate. The degenerate gamblers wouldn't be able to admit that that's what they are. It's 1-1 on Pham. Ah, boy. Ends with a look at second. The pitch. That ball's hit into center field. Cowser going to make the catch. Runner is not going to be able to tag. Cowser fires it back in towards third. All right. Big first out here in the 11th. Reynolds has to stay at second. So no manufacturing that ghost runner now. They're going to need a hit. Andrew McCutchen. Honestly, base open, just be careful. Walking him right here would not be the worst thing. Great first pitch from Ends. On the very outside edge. It's like if I get a strike with this, great. If not, at least it's not something McCutchen can do much with, you would think. Good first pitch, 0-1. Be careful, man. This ball's foul back. He's got McCutchen 0-2. I don't think you want to walk him now. I think you want to try to get him out with an 0-2 count. But again, careful. Careful, the name of the game. You got pitches to work with to try to get him to chase. Nothing in the dirt, though. Don't let anything get away. Ground ball, and McCutchen's going to move the runner to third, but we're going to get the second out as... Wow, there are so many changes in the game. Who is at first base? Mountcastle. We've lost the DH, folks. Mountcastle is in the field. We have lost the DH. He is the one to help get that second out. 2 down, runner at third for Nick Gonzalez, the right-hander. The lefty O'Neill Cruz on deck. Nick pops it up behind the plate on the first base side. It's out of play. Mountcastle's playing first base. Holiday is at second right now. Luis Vasquez is at third. Gunnar at short. Daniel Johnson in left. Cowser in center. And Beavers is in right. Basayo's still behind the plate. Mayo is out of the game. Mateo is out of the game. Pitch to Gonzalez, a weak grounder foul, third base side. 2 strikes. Folks, 1 more strike, and we'll have 1 more chance to win this damn thing. Come on. Oh, and 2 on Gonzalez. Runner at third, 2 down in the top of the 11th. Pitch from Ends. Popped up. Out of play. We'll do it again. Actually, it hit off the back screen behind the plate. Ball boy goes to pick it up. All right, so who made the last out for us just then? It was Gunnar, right? So Gunnar would be the ghost runner. That's good news. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. All right. We're going to the bottom of the 11th. This is called free baseball. Who's complaining? Free baseball and a walk-off win. Coming up. Let's go. Charm City chat. All right, folks, listen up. We've got a break in the action, and I got to strike while the iron is hot. Welcome to the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel. My name's BW. That's short for the Birdwatcher. You found a good channel. Yes, this channel's dedicated to Orioles baseball, but if you like baseball at all, this is a good channel to follow. I'll probably be covering a lot of postseason games in October as well. So think about subscribing and hit that like button if you don't mind. We got a lot of people here, over 200. The likes right now at 135. So think about it, please. Help out the channel any way you can, even if this is the first time you're here. Welcome in. If you do subscribe, join the chat. Chat it up at your leisure. And remember, subscribing is free. There's no commitment, no obligation. No salesman will visit your home. What you're doing is helping to make it easier to find this channel and helping the channel grow and making it easier for others to find the channel. The more subscribers and likes, the more YouTube pushes channels like mine out there to fresh eyes. All right, folks? That's how this works. That's right. Maybe the Charm City chat can help me out with the sales pitch, because we do have a lot of people here right now, and I'm willing to bet a lot of them are brand new. How do we convince these folks to maybe give this a more than one-time chance. We have a new pitcher on for the Pirates. It's Dauri Moreta. It's going to be his 12th appearance, a 4.22 ERA in 10 and 2/3 innings. He is a strikeout pitcher, 11.8 Ks per 9. But maybe some command issues with that strikeout stuff. Castle, the first batter due up.
Okay, mount up.
It'll be Cowser and Basayo to follow. Again, Mountcastle now the first baseman in the ballgame. We have lost the DH. So the number 9 hitter would be the pitcher spot. That's not due up for a while, though. All right, here we go. First pitch here in the bottom of the 11th for Moreta to Mountcastle. Swung on, line drive, base hit. Gunnar didn't get the best read. He'll have to stop at third base. But Mountie wastes no time. A liner right up the middle, first and third, nobody out. Colton Cowser. Oh my. Can he make contact one time? Can Colton Cowser make contact one time? All will be forgiven. Folks, give me those cows. They're going to put them on for free. They say we want to face Basayo with the bases loaded. Okay. We will happily oblige. Let's go. Basayo, bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch, swung on and missed. Oh, he did hit it. It's foul. He got a piece. I didn't see that ball. It fouled off to the right. It's 0-1. Crowd going nuts. The 0-1 pitch. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, folks. Gunner at third, the only run that matters. Nobody out. The 1-1. Popped foul and back behind the plate. Strike 2. What do we have to do to put it into this? Scoreboard's frozen. Thank you, Edward. Sorry about that. It happens. In fact, why don't we just hang out here? Listen to me. Here comes the 1-2 to Basayo. The pitch. Popped up again. This one is going to be in play. And a diving attempt out of the glove. In foul ground, I believe. Tommy Pham could not make the catch and left. The at-bat will continue. The Orioles are on the phone to make sure it wasn't a fair ball. I believe it was foul. But the umpires are not ready to move on yet. Hold on. Hold everything. I think this is, well, the ball did drop, so we'll get a close-up to see exactly where this ball lands. I still say it's foul. Oh, that might have hit the line. That might have hit the line. This game might be over. That ball's on the chalk. We might walk it off on a challenge. We might walk it off on a challenge. Holy cow. How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? I've never seen a walk-off challenge. Hello. Umpires are in a conference. This one's going back to New York. That hit the chalk, folks. We just need confirmation. We just need confirmation, and we got a victory here, folks. Come on, give me the good news. Don't you dare say something different. Basayo looking for his second walk-off in about 4 days. He's standing at first base. Here's a shot of that damn New York studio. A bunch of dudes huddled around. What are you looking at? The ball lands on that white stripe. Do you know what that white stripe is? It's called the fair line, even though it's the foul line. But it means it's fair. Boom, right on there. Even if it's on halfway over into foul ground, part of that ball's on the line. This game is over. I mean, not officially, but in my view. Come on, let's get the word. Here comes the ump. Here comes the call. Overturned! Overturned! We have won the ball game! Sammy Basayo walks it off! It's a walk-off challenge! And the Orioles win it 3-2! Oh, doctor! Any way you can. Unbelievable! Something magic happened. Hey, you. Did you not believe in Oh, I forgot. I jinxed the game, everybody. I jinxed the game. I'm so sorry for all of my jinxing. Jinx my left nut, pal. Orioles win. Final score 3-2 in 11 innings. How do you like them apples, pal? Pal? Every night I deal with at least one schmuck, and every night they get their asses handed to them. They walk away, tail between the legs, going, gee, maybe it doesn't pay to be a douchebag. I hope you learned something tonight, pal. Final score, 3-2 Baltimore. Dietrich Inns gets the win. Dari Moretta, the loss. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Pirates. The Orioles were the last team in baseball to finally get a walk-off win. It must have been about 2 weeks or so ago. Since then, it's the only way we know how to win. That's our 3rd walk-off in this homestand, folks. What the hell's going on here? Kyle Bradish had a great start. 7 innings. 7 innings he went. 4 hits, 2 walks, gave up 1 earned run, struck out 6. Does not get a decision. Cano blew the save in the 9th with that home run ball to Tommy Pham. Rico Garcia had a good 8th inning, struck out a batter, faced the minimum. Keegan Aiken bailed out Cano to get the final out there in the 9th, and then Dietrich Inns with 2 innings in relief, 2 innings in which he inherited ghost runners. And look, Chilo's typing that in as I'm talking about it. 2 innings in which he inherited ghost runners and did not allow either one to score. That is big-time stuff. Clutch stuff going on here. Again, right now, I guess we're all worried about Jeremiah Jackson. I'm going to jump over to Rock Kabatko's Twitter page and see if there's anything about Jeremiah. I doubt that we're going to get any kind of detailed update, but maybe something. Give me a second to scroll through here and see if I see anything. Ironically, earlier in the day, Orioles on Masson's Twitter feed had a article titled 28 different Orioles have gone on the injured list this season. Baltimore is hoping that number won't change over the final few weeks. Did you have to print that? Talk about a jinx. Yeah. Wow. Basayo with another walk-off home run. Don't listen to the... Why, don't listen. Like, what did I do? Did I sit there and go, oh, my God, you're right. I did jinx it. I'm so sorry. No, I just handed him his ass and showed him the door. If that's listening, then I guess I'm going to continue to listen. You know, look, folks, I'm a nice guy. You know, I'm like any other normal person. Don't provoke me when you've got no reason to, or you don't know me. And I'll treat you with nothing but respect. Like, it's very simple. Come at me. Be a dickhead. You know, expect a mirror reflection of your attitude to come back. What am I supposed to do? I'm not worried about it. Believe me. How many of these have I gone through, folks? Let's get back to what matters. The Orioles walk it off. And, yeah, it was another crazy ball game. This homestand has not been short on drama, that is for sure. And if you want some more drama, how about a pitching matchup tomorrow with some dude named Paul Skeens? Uh-oh. That sounds scary. Hey, Dr. Delay is here. Folks, Dr. Delay. You know what? Let me give you mod privileges there, Doc. Boom. Hey, Doc, type in something again, like now that you're a mod. And that way, folks should be able to then click on your name and be able to have the ability to have an option to go right to your channel. There you go. Doc is now a mod. Dr. Delay, folks, he is our sworn enemy for the next 48 hours. Dr. Delay does a play-by-play channel. Just started it up here in the past year or so, I want to say. Is closing in on his first 1,000 subscribers. I think the last time I said that, he was like, no, BW, it's more like 500. But he's growing quite quickly. Reminds me of my first year. Anyway, please give Dr. Delay a look on his channel. And whenever we're not playing each other, or whenever we're not competing at the same time, go check out his content. Doc, are you going to be covering other sports? I'm assuming Steelers. Doc, if you want to plug your channel, type in something and I'll give it the proper attention, okay? While you do that, I'm going to go through this box score and see what other notes I want to pass along. Holiday had a 2-hit game. Jeremiah, again, we're waiting on news about his hand that got hit, but he had a 2-hit game before departing and hit by a pitch, including a home run opposite field onto the flag court. Jeremiah Jackson is clearly he is creating a place for himself on this team next season. Gunnar had a really frustrating night at the plate, 0 for 4, but he was the ghost runner that scored the eventual winning run. Mountcastle with that big sac fly. He also had a base hit on the night. Cowser 0 for 4, but he did get put on for free for some reason. I think that was Pittsburgh's biggest mistake. Like, I understand why they wanted to force at every base. And maybe, you know, just in a vacuum, the odds are better at getting out of the jam that way. But if they knew how much Colton Cowser was struggling just to make contact, I think they would have pitched to him. And then maybe put Basayo on. And had they done that, they would have then pitched to Luis Vasquez. That's where you went wrong tonight, Dr. DeLay. You went wrong by intentionally walking Cowser. You needed to just try to strike him out, put Basayo on for free, and then take care of things from there. But the Pirates didn't do the right thing. And believe me, Dr. DeLay, most nights this season are spent me explaining why we didn't win. So I'm not looking to pick on you, buddy. But that was the big mistake in my humble view. Basayo did have a hit on the night. Mountcastle, we already went over. Rivera went 0 for 4. Beavers 0 for 1, but he drew at least 2 walks, right? 2 walks, and he also had a sack bunt. Man, I like what Beavers is doing for this lineup. Mayo went 0 for 3 before being pinch hit for. All right, that pretty much covers this ball game. With the win, the Orioles are back to 10 games below 500, and we need to go 14-4 the rest of the way to somehow get back to an even 500 non-losing season. 14-4. I tell you, the closer we get, the more not outlandish it sounds. I mean, when we looked at what it would take to finish 500 and looked at the schedule, we're like, well, we got to go out to San Diego. We got to host the Dodgers. We got to play 7 games against the Yankees. Well, look what we did to San Diego. Sweep. Dodgers, 2 out of 3. Yankees, we've had their number before. Why not again? I mean, crap. Can we beat Paul Skeens tomorrow? That's the question. Can we get enough offense? Tyler Wells will be on the mound for us. It's going to be the same start time as tonight. So the stream here will start at 6:20 p.m. The reason the Pirates lost was 9 left on base. Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, you guys definitely had a chance to not let it go as longer into the game than it did. But in terms of giving us a way to walk it off in that final frame, that Cowser intentional walk was definitely not the right move. Again, both of us had ways of winning this game before it eventually ended. We both ruined some chances. Yeah. Hey, Brian Roberts is being interviewed by Melanie Newman. Let's check his eyebrows. They're not. I think Brian took my advice. The eyebrows are down right now. The hair is up. Oh, nope, the eyebrows are up. There they go. Why does Brian Roberts do this? Why, when he responds to Melanie, the eyebrows go up and we see the 11 lines of wrinkles in his forehead? I don't know why this phenomenon takes place, but every time it happens, I have to watch. It's like watching Old Faithful go off. It's like watching, some kind of a natural event that you can almost predict. B-Rob in that raised eyebrow look. I love Brian Roberts. I'm just playing. I'm having fun. Hey, folks, I'm having fun. Is that okay? We had free baseball. We got a walk-off win on a walk-off challenge. I think that's a first for us. It's been a lot of firsts here this homestand. A lot of fun. Anybody want to tell me I suck before I get out of here? I mean, I know a lot of you were trying there a couple of innings ago. Last chance to tell me how much I suck before I sign off. I love it, man. So many, and you know what it is? Like, it's the way I respond to these people. It just makes them even more mad. Like, who does this guy think he is? Like, just a normally very sweet, tender guy that just doesn't put up with assholes provoking him for no reason? I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm kind of a normal person in that regard. You know? It's just. But wait a minute. You're a personality on my electronic device. You're not allowed to respond directly to me insulting you. What is this? No, I can and I will. So if you don't like it, then don't be a dick. It's very simple. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here. This was a lot of fun. And the hat delivers again as well. We got over 150 likes here tonight. The room got super packed, well over 200. And I can see the room number is starting to drop as I continue to flap my gums. So let me get out of here before it gets too quiet. You heard? I'm checking right now to see where I might send you. Oh, the JJ is still on. I know Dr. Delay's over because he came here. Ooh, the Yankees are getting their butts whipped. They're down 10 in the ninth. They'll lose. And let's see. The Phillies game is already over, so JJ's doing his post-game show. So I probably shouldn't send you there. If my friend Fitz is on, Boston, I think, is out west, aren't they? Oh, they start. Boston starts in like 10 minutes. I want to DFA Cano so badly, but I know the O's won't. Danny the K has commented already on this game. Again, I've said it already, Danny. If you're listening, I don't have anywhere. I'm looking ahead to 2026. I'm looking at who we have on this team and who I want to be a part of 2026. And I said it already. Yenier Cano is not on that list. It's now been repeating series of seasons of regression. I think 2023 is the best Cano we're ever going to see. 2024 he dropped off, and now this year he's dropped even further off. I don't see how he suddenly finds it again. I think the Cano years are over. I don't want to hate on Cano. I really enjoyed the time when Cano was at. Folks, you got to remember, unless you're in the Hall of Fame, if you're a relief pitcher, you've got a window of being good. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. And for a little while, Yenier Cano was about as unhittable as anybody. And, that might be the case for a pitcher in their career. They've got one summer in them where they just they got it all together. Cano had that. It was a great time. I don't want to sit here and kick him to the curb. I mean, I'm ready to move on from him, but I'm not one of these types that is going to be like, oh, I'm so happy that Cano is gone. Look, whatever. It happens. All right. We move on, but we got a lot of retooling to do in the bullpen. That's for sure. I think position player-wise, I think we only need to add one more player. I'm looking for an outfield bat. I'm looking for a right-handed hitter. I'm looking for a guy with enough production to be in the middle of the order, and I'm looking for a guy who has all those qualities and is somewhere around 29, 30, 31, a veteran that can maybe help with the leadership that I feel this team needs. Leadership, big bat, outfield, right-handed. That's what I'm looking for. Otherwise, pitching, especially the bullpen. We sold so many guys away, and the guys we have left, there's only a couple that I'm looking at for next year. The other 9 have to be replaced. That's a lot of replacing. Can we do that? Would I rather have Cowser or Mullins? I mean, I'd need more info. That's hard to say. I mean, if money wasn't an object, if it doesn't matter that Mullins is, 5 years older or whatever. I mean, obviously Mullins has got a place in my heart, Mr. Hyde. I don't know. I want to see Laureano come back, honestly. I'm talking about a right-handed bat that could hit in the middle of the order with some power and some experience, and Laureano ticks all those boxes. And when you look at the upcoming free agent crop, there isn't a whole lot to choose from. I was talking to Pigtown Sports on his Twitter feed a few days back as he was trying to talk up Alex Bregman as a potential free agent target. I tried to talk him off of that ledge. I mean, if Bregman's not going to exercise his option and test free agency, well, he's currently making $40 million a year. If he's going to turn down a $40 million contract for next year, a $40 million salary to test free agency, then I would expect he's going to want to get paid more. You're not going to throw away guaranteed $40 million unless you're looking for more. And I'm sorry, but that's just too much. Over $40 million for a position player. The only two guys making that coin right now are Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. And no offense to Bregman, I think he's a solid player. He's a good guy to have in your lineup, but 40+ million a year worth? I don't think so. I would rather take that $40 million and restock this bullpen. We need some pitching. Mancelino's having his press conference right now. I'm not listening. Folks, what I'm basically doing is stalling until the top of the hour so I can redirect you over to my buddy Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's calling a Red Sox game that's about to get started. Trying to help him out with some extra people. So if you're here, hang out for a little bit. If there's anything you want to get off your chest with me, just mention me, no problem. I'm here. We're chilling. Again, it's Tyler Wells against Paul Skeens tomorrow night. You're going to want to check out Paul Skeens. I don't think he's faced us head-to-head yet, and we didn't see him last season, right? So this would be a first. Because we faced Pittsburgh, remember, early last year. Remember, we went to Pittsburgh. That was our first series loss of the season. They walked us off twice. But that was before Skeens was on the team, I want to say. I think they called him up like right after that. So I don't think we faced Skeens, right? That will be interesting. And Tyler Wells coming off a pretty good first start, right? If memory serves. What did Wells do first time out? 5 innings. Well, not bad. 5 innings was all he could go, and he did give up 5 hits, but he didn't walk anybody and struck out 4, 2 earned runs. 3.60 ERA for that one start. So not bad, but 3.5 runs would mean we might need to get 4 off of Skeens, and I don't know if that's possible. He's a tough cookie. It'll be fun to watch, though. I hope you're going to join me, folks. All right, we're almost at the top of the hour. Let me check. Is he on yet? Suarez? Sure. Yeah. I mean, Albert Suarez is definitely a spring invitation. I mean, that's what I want. I want to bring back, a stable of guys that I feel like deserve a spring invitation and see how they're looking in the spring. Evaluate from there. But, there, gosh, 1, 2, 3. I'm counting about 6 guys I want to bring in the offseason, and 5 of them are pitchers. They don't all have to be free agents. We could pull off a trade. And I know we've talked endlessly about when are we going to pull off the trade for that frontline starting pitcher. Well, I got to tell you, actually, Fitzy's is on right now. Fitzy's on right now doing the Yankee game. Fitz, are you not going to cover your own Red Sox? And you're covering the Yankees instead? Fitz.
All right. I guess we're not redirecting because my redirect screen doesn't want to work tonight. All right. Oh, let me try it again.
Where are you redirecting, Fitz?
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Are you redirecting to me?
There we go. Yep, he's live. All right, there we go. I fixed it. All right. I'll send everybody to Strohs. Go Strohs.
Wow, Fitz. I don't get a redirect?
Finale of that final few odds of that one.
Fitz.
I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Bye.
No redirect for BW. He's gone. Unbelievable. All right, Fitz. I can, I got a long-term memory. Yeah, Albert Suarez, part of his appeal is that he's versatile. You know, if you need him to start here and there, he can do that. If you need him to go right back to the pin and mop up, he can do that. If you need him, like we needed Dietrich Inns tonight, you know, a game that goes extras, you've used most of your short relievers, you need somebody. Yeah, I think that lefty-righty combo of Suarez and Inns, both guys can, you know, give you a little extra in terms of pitch count. And you got options from either side, righty and lefty. That might be a nice combination to have there. But then I want some fireballers filling out the rest of this bullpen. Some flamethrowers. You heard? And I don't mind and again, I'm a realistic guy. I don't sit there and just look at this payroll like it's monopoly money. I try to be realistic. And in my estimation, I think we should have the money to invest in a really, really good-looking bullpen. I wanted to do that last year. I said it. I'm like, what are we doing signing a backup catcher at $8.5 million? That's another good bullpen arm we could have had instead. Come on. But, you know, me and Mike Elias don't always see eye to eye. What are you going to do? All right, so I forced everybody to hang around longer because I thought I was going to help out my friend. Not only is he signing off, not only is he not doing the Red Sox, not only did he cover the Yankees instead, he then redirected to somebody else when I'm trying to redirect to him. Thanks, Fitz. You really came through in the clutch tonight. All right, surely somebody else is on. Let me see. Maybe not. 3420. Nice. Hey, folks, if you subscribe tonight, thanks so much. I mean, we had another really exciting game. We're up to 160 likes, and that's all with less than 3,000 views. The view count is kind of down, well, compared to last year, very down, but even for this year, usually we try to hit about 3,000. It's up to 2,700. Plus, we've been on for nearly 4 damn hours. All right, let me get out of here. Sorry. I'm not sending you anywhere, I guess. I'm just signing off. After all that talk, I built it up, and I give you nothing. Hey, did you guys have fun tonight? I sure did. This might be another one worth playing back as I chill out today and blow off some steam. Oh, that Philadelphia Karen lady. She's not going away, is she? My, oh, my, oh, my. Somebody, I hope, learned a lesson. All right, folks. Signing off without sending you anywhere. Just a good old-fashioned see you later. Thanks for being here tonight. Final score, Orioles 3 and the Pirates 2. This game decided in 11 innings, I think, right? Yeah, 3-2 in 11 innings. Come on back tomorrow night, folks. We'll do it again. Until then, this has been the Birdwatcher and the Hat. We ain't jinxing shit, and we'll chirp at you later. Good night, everybody.